All right, cool. Sorry, I had to get a couple things sort of set up on the other stuff, but no, I just changed. Yeah, sorry, thanks for that. That's usually what I try and do, but it was, I don't know, it wasn't up for a second, but anyway. Hello, welcome everyone to Wednesday, and it is night, and people are going to fight in this video game called SoulCalibur 6 that people still play miraculously.
Miracles.
Yeah, believe in miracles. No, how's the song? It's fucking
how does
miracles.
that? How does that ICPs?
Wait from you sex thing.
Fucking
That one,
magnets.
yeah,
How do they work?
Yeah, I was thinking of the ICP song, but you know, Beanie's is much more cultured than I am. Like I just outed myself as a juggalo. I'm gonna go away now.
All right. Anyway, welcome to our SoulCalibur stream. Maybe this is why people don't want to play the game. But thank you, Rotary Lover. Appreciate it. But yeah. Anyway, so we're out here. I'm Bigpapachunk. Help me out on commentary to start tonight. It's gonna be Beanie Thuggish, the one, the only Rumbleverse Pro.
Yes.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Win and Freak Out Online Edition, Episode 2 for SoulCalibur 6 in 2023. I'm never gonna stop.
Hell yeah. And then the one, the only, the McDonald's man, the crazed chair breaker himself, Konmai.
It's me, crusher of chairs, loser of team battles, tragically. But you know what? We stayed strong. I won a match, so they have to hold that I got a W. So. Yeah, even though our team lost, I still get the opportunity to just talk on a microphone. So, yeah, I still win in my heart. Yeah, also, shout outs to VR chat.
Oh yeah, bro, I'm kind of excited. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Now that I was seeing tests of it, I'm like, oh damn, this looks hype.
Wait, tests of what?
Wait, Blender?
Oh, oh yeah. No, I still haven't. Well, man, I've been going. I cannot begin to explain to you how complicated. Like, dude, I'm never gonna complain about a video game ever again.
Oh.
I'm trying to literally just add like a fucking hat toggle, and I have to jump through like 14 different menus in Unity just to make it work. And I'm like, holy crap! This is just to add a hat. I'm not even ranking the hat. It's just the hat is there, and it's just, it's incredible. I really. Man, definitely if you're one of those angry gamers who's like, man, I wish the gaming industry was better at making video games, is like, spend 2 seconds in Unity and Blender and be like, wow, you know what, never mind. Everybody who does this for a living is a fucking masochist and deserves all the praise and the money in the world.
Yeah. Working in Unreal Engine 4.
Why did I lose? You're right. I'm sorry, J-Sabs. I tried my best. I really did. Actually, well, not really. I tried my worst the first game against Airworthy, and then I became a god, and then I died. Much like Jesus. So I'll rise in 3 days. And,
so let's go.
Fucking Aswell.
Konmai with the Jesus allegories?
Dude, yeah, that's what's so amazing about that character, right? He's literally based off Jesus. Like, they were like, how can we make Jesus in a fighting game and without being like, jumping the shark? And they're like, well, let's make him mysterious first, so that people don't know that's Judeo-Christian, but he does all the Jesus things. Like he literally swords. Like he throws swords.
Yeah, Jesus definitely threw swords. Yeah.
He like when he saviors powers people, he fucking basically like is like remembering when he crucified himself, and he's like, yo man, everybody fucked up, but it's okay. Here's 140 damage. And bro, like Jesus, he turns the other cheek a lot.
Saving the human race, yeah.
But yeah, but obviously it's not about me. It's about the rest of the players who are actually good at this game that we will be able to spectate and enjoy and indulge, and I'll be about it because I'm like, yeah, I love watching this game. I'll never stop. So I just kind of want to know who is our first person up. Actually, before we do that, let's talk about the Matcherino, because you know how spicy that can be. But we're talking about the good parts of Matcherino, which is us constantly somehow magically filling the pot. We're already up to $12, which is fucking fantastic. Thank you so much to Rotary Lover for the 1025, the Matcherino Goblin. Basically, if my Rotary Lover isn't donating to it, it's not a real Matcherino at this point. And then, of course, everybody else with the codes. We're down to actually 42, so good job on that. Yeah, that's all the bookkeeping for the day. And the rest is just going to be, well, I guess we could talk about the payout structure. What is it, 60, 30, 10, first, second, third, respectively.
And it only goes to the players.
Only to the players, no cuts.
Very clearly indicated.
Clearly indicated, no memes. I mean, trust me, I'm genuinely the last person to be Monotoro, but given that this has become a controversial topic, the fact of the matter is that, like, our Matcherino is pretty airtight. I think I've only screwed up one Matcherino, and it wasn't even me. Somebody fat fingered and accidentally gave all the money to Omega Zos.
Yo, let's go.
Which was really, he wasn't even there. He just donated, but somebody fat fingered, so it was. I had to clean it up, but needless to say, that's the only mistake I think I've ever seen in a Matcherino. Otherwise, I believe, yeah, we're pretty good on that, you know. And if somebody doesn't sign up, Lamau, I hold the pot hostage. I don't pull it out, because that's honestly the way you're supposed to do it. And I'm surprised that. Well, I'm not surprised. It's more like it sucks that like something that's kind of. That's a great that specific action is sort of a gray area, because like, you know, players want their cash and stuff. It's like, but you kind of have to wait for like the process of being able to get Matcherinos all lined up. And anyway, that's just spiel. So let's see, who do we got up first?
Abyss Commando versus Blurring M. So it looks like we're probably going to see Tira versus Keelik more than likely.
Yeah, I think this is going to be interesting, because Blurring, I feel like, is coming up on being one of the most improved players I've seen in a hot minute.
Oh yeah, absolutely. His play last week was really good. I didn't get to commentate it, but I did get to watch it. And his space control and counter poking was really, really solid. And it works very well against very proactive players like Abyss Commando, already starting off really strong here, counter hitting, stopping his movement, stifling what he's trying to do, pushing him to the wall already. What a phenomenal start from Blurry M.
Yeah, no, for real. This is gonna be. It's kind of interesting though, because like I think the way that Abyss plays is really momentum based. So if you do starve him for momentum, he's gonna probably panic and do something crazy. But in the same token, this is kind of Caliber. You can do like one decision that makes it really easy to get like a life lead back. So like even in this context, you know, 2-2B could turn into, you know, some big Oki and lots of damage. But good on Blurring for just keeping it cool and playing really patiently.
3A, 3A, 2A, 2A, 2A. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Continue to use it. Once again, staggering these six Bs, just forcing Abyss to like play in an awkward timing that he's clearly like not trying to currently.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because the 6B and 2A. So, okay, never mind.
We're in Abyss town.
Analysis over. It's time to play the video game. Okay, smart.
Ooh, that was a really good whip punish on that monument.
Yeah, really good on choosing to poke instead of trying to like get up close and personal to apply pressure. But it really works against Abyss, because Abyss is really like, as you saw, he like basically box step to 2-2B. That's like pretty much like the standard like way he keeps.
That is the Abyss classic, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Blurring's really Oh no. Okay.
Ooh, back throw. And the back throw off of it too. That's 2 interactions and already down to a third life. 3 interactions into the final mix-up. Let's see if he's going to be able to close it out here, or if Abyss is going to steal it back with that meter spin. There we go.
We'll see. Goes for his big spin.
Oh, nice. I love the leap there, and then closes it out by punishing the back turn K.
Yeah, solid play. Like, super solid. That was pretty textbook, actually. Nothing crazy, just kept up with pokes. Didn't really stop
the
poking.
leap was crazy, but it was a really good way to get out of the corner, knowing that a lot of Keelix there want to try to go for something horizontal to cover space and stop you from stepping, instead of the pillar to stop you from jumping, because most characters don't have big aerial buttons or big aerial movement to get out of that kind of situation, and it worked out perfectly for him.
Yeah, the post soul charge setup is basically going into big spin, mostly because of coverage, and it leaves you, I think, like even on frames. So it's usually a go-to. So yeah, it was really smart just knowing that like that was going to be the option.
I'm not going to hold you. I also do big spin immediately after I soul charge.
Yeah, no, there's something about it. It's
so like, good. It's just so good.
Even if it's on block, you get some space control. You know, it makes the game a little bit more. It gives the illusion of having pressure, even though frame-wise it's not really that different. But yeah. Ooh, okay, good spacing from this. Kind of switching up a little bit. Oh, yeah, just as I say that, bro. Here we go.
I love the backdash there to try to bait some sort of moving or action out of Abyss Commando, and he got it, but now you have to close out the round. Oh, doesn't get the punishment, closes it out with the 1A. Nice. That is indeed minus. I won't say how, just in case they're listening, but it is minus. Yeah. Punishable, in fact.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta take what's like on the plate, but in the heat of tournament, it sometimes just doesn't happen. Oh no, here it comes again. I knew it. I could feel it. It was gonna work.
Yeah, occasionally those do just hit you. I feel like is a character that has. I'm sorry, Tira. Whoa, that was a really nice reset.
That was an insane reset. Like
Tira is a character who has a good anti-tier option for that that button. I can't remember what it is. I think it's like B2 or B6. It beats it clean and it's a
What
lethal.
the
Holy
fuck?
shit, he just jumped a mid.
Did you see that?
He
That
just
was
jumped a
hideous.
fucking mid.
That was actually
I
toxic.
love Calibur. Do you guys love Calibur?
Nah, but hey, waking up with back turn K. Okay, goes for the mid. Interesting choice.
Ooh, and gonna get the OG here. Nice,
Oh,
rolling
wow.
around, not dealing with any of the options. Oh god, putting himself into a punishable situation. Nice back step, but immediately taking his turn back with that soul charge. I like that. Learned from his mistakes already the first time. Unfortunately, lots of space for Abyss Commando. I mean, for Blurring M to work with there. So back stepping out of this situation instead of going for the giant aerial leap. Very good stuff.
Wow, great spacing outside of that 4-4B. Blurring is really applying some pretty sick mastery to knowing their space. Okay, but pressure's on, trying to go for that cheeky ring out. Not gonna get it. Pressure's switching back around. Okay.
Yep, and just immediately backsteps away from the corner. Does not want to give him any free rounds, making him have to earn these.
Oh, nice that 6B kind of rolling down, but small pokes. Okay, trying to crack open the armor.
Oh, yeah, he is cracking him open.
Ooh. Let's get the command
Cindy.
throw, but the throw at the end.
You know what sucks? Okay, so
Clutch.
really clutch from Blurring. I'm so glad I can say this now because the set is over. For fuck's sake, that's minus 16. You could have just super, but it's fine. It's okay. We closed it out with the throw. It is a mix-up. Front or back, hold that. 50-50, get cooked.
That was a good chip. And really well played. Like that it's funny because like especially if you play against Abyss, you know what it feels like. You get hit and you're like, wow, I just lost like 6 million health, and he just keeps stepping, right? Like almost everything he does is pretty large. But it in this case, like even though it was happening, I felt like Berlinger never really lost control of the game, like at all. Like, oh,
Yeah,
I lost
he had
half
a lot
life,
of good
whatever.
neutral control, even though he didn't always have the life lead. There was definitely times where it looked like he was losing on paper, but he had the positioning that he needed, he had the reads that he needed, and closed it out mostly through the attrition of just like playing small and passive, even when someone is throwing big things at you.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's time for me to get put through a blender.
A winder, you mean? A tornado?
A winder? Oh man, like a Kansas spinneroonie. Yeah.
You're about to be Dorothy getting pulled away by the tornado. We're not
Bro,
in
I'm
Kansas
about to
anymore?
land up in the land of Oz, my guy. Like, it's gonna be scary. This is, yeah, but it's off stream, so I'm gonna mute and then we'll go through it, and then I'll pop back in like probably in 2 minutes because this matchup's hard.
I believe in you, Konmai.
Next on stream, we are going to have Manta versus Xander. This is going to be really fun. I'm assuming this is going to be a Cervantes versus Voldo. I'm hoping for no crazy. I mean, let's be real. I'm always hoping for a crazy counter pick, but Manta, it's in the name. We're not going to see no picks, right?
I mean, Hilda.
We could see a Hilda from
I don't
Xander.
know. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the Xander Hilda. I mean, I don't know too much about the lore behind it, period. But I mean, it's still a possibility. I think you never know.
Yeah, like very strong, crushing mids that are safe are really good to have against a character with movement and evasiveness that Voldo has. And I think Cervantes has those in, Cervantes has those in spades. So it's kind of hard to get away from that, knowing that Hilda might be on paper just as strong, if not a little more solid, but the matchup determines that Cervantes probably is the right pick here.
Also, this comes down to familiarity and comfortability while you're on these Parsec servers.
Oh yeah, you don't want to miss any of those charges and just stand in your opponent's face as you think you've been charging for 2 seconds.
Ooh, nice 2-2B sidestep on that 2K.
Starting off with a big damage, very nice sidestep from Manta there, and getting the full combo here into the Oki. What are we gonna get? Ooh, another rent, mixing him a second time. Opened him up with the delayed mid, and now he goes low.
Blender going burr.
Yeah, this is definitely the Italian. He's handing him the Italian sausage right now.
And there's cheese in it too.
Wait, what? Hold on.
That low is.
We're talking about
cheese
two
wheel.
different sausages. I hope there's no cheese in it.
You never had sauce with cheese? In it, honestly, yeah, that's kind
not
of
Italian sausage.
Oh no.
No, he's alive. Oh, I really was hoping he was alive there, but it's kind of hard to get out of that situation, I think.
Yeah, that's such a specific air control. It's so annoying to deal with. And block, jump. Oh my god. Okay, Manta is
Menta's large and in charge. It doesn't even have a bar to work with her and hasn't seemed to need it so far. It looks like what we're going to have to see is maybe a soul charge out of Xander to extend this game here. There we go. Yeah, waits for the whiff. Get some sort of plus frames off of it. I'm hoping for an A6B parade here, but I don't know if it's going to work. Hey, cool. Oh, nice punish, getting the I-12 there and throws it away. Oh, maybe looking for a whiff there, but unfortunately, Manta staying solid, not pressing anything, not moving too much, and closing out that first game against Xander.
I mean, that's honestly, banking on Manta to press a button, usually a really good call. Manta not pressing a button.
Yeah, Manta loves pressing things from range over there. Oh boy, here we go.
Okay. Does it so fast. It's like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah, he was like, I'm a one-trick insta-lock. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch 2. I don't know if Xander's been playing Overwatch 2. I'm just making fun of Overwatch players. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We allow that.
Nice.
Okay, starting off, running up with the throw.
Ooh, nice. Very good mid to start that off with, and has Manta towards the wall. Here he's going to have to work his way off. Does not get the win punish, unfortunately. Pushes himself back towards the wall. They are trading positioning very recklessly, I will say.
Ooh, went for the charge B plus K. Oh, we gets the lead on this 8 into lead. Okay,
oh, nice, because he didn't have the range for that combo there, so he actually did not get the ring out, unfortunately. That would have been a ring out combo otherwise.
Oh. Ooh, jumps the mid, no big deal.
Into the low. Oh, this is it, yeah. If he techs there, you do have to hold that 3K if he techs.
Alright, sides and life from Xander, feeling much more comfortable on Hilda so far.
Yeah, safe point mids, they're kind of good. You know, I may have thought that the crushing mids, the verticals, that hit grounded off of a character like Cervantes were the better pick here, but A6, charge 5A is pretty good.
My brain is still reeling from that launch off of 2A.
And, oh, nice. Presses a little too early there and gives Xander a whole lot of room to work with. Gives him back center stage and immediately counter pokes, making sure that he cannot get this center stage back and get back to the positioning that he wants.
Oh, nice. Uses the tech crouch on the 2-2 B plus K. Avoids that. Very good knowledge right there.
Ooh, tried to go for a charge of A. Gets hit for it. This guard gauge is looking a little rough. He's going to have to be a little more aggressive, not allowing Manta to press all these buttons. Here we go.
Yeah,
doesn't get too much off of it.
Bull's guard gauge, or soul attack, very strange. Where on hit, it does more guard damage than it does on block.
Isn't that's so quirky? He's so quirky. He's just like me. Whoa! Damn, that was nice. Damn, he's good.
This victory brings my people hope.
Okay, so Xander's kind of nice.
Kinda? don't downplay. This is some really sick holder players. Not to discount Manta, because this is a master of adaptation here. Not someone who usually goes down 3-0 and then doesn't have a rebuttal. So after that 3-0 on both sides, we'll see how this final game is going to stack up. Right now, it's looking very Manta. Oh god, very Manta oriented.
Oh yeah. You know what sucks too is I know how that works because Manta's explained it to me himself, but I still have yet to like master getting out of it completely.
I've gotten out of it by like crying and like just picking a direction. I'm just like, this is bullshit and stupid, and I press a direction. I'm like, hey, I'm out. I like the stagger there, going for the immediate 5A and the 2A, not continuing string after, making him think that there was maybe a little gap for him to press in there. Stealing that back, it really felt like the beginning of that round was extremely favored for Manta. Ooh, nice wall combo, and restands him here. Is he gonna go for the soul charge? Yeah, wants those extra frames, says hold it.
Ooh, the duck into the charge B, really good. That's such good damage.
That is CE levels of damage off of a, I think that's minus 16 launcher, actually.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, he's really trying to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's really trying to get this charge heavy counter hit into CE, but Manta was staying at a range where it was really, really hard for him to counter poke or check him after his like long range warrior. But he's alive.
Oh no!
Submitted
Gets hit by the
for
hump. What's the throw? Should keep him from
I'm gonna
moving.
go for a 2A. I'm expecting a 2A. Oh, the 2K. Oh, I'm a 2K again.
Yeah. Yeah, Voldo is in fact minus after that. Manta always tries to go for something cheeky, but not fast enough to beat out that 2K. Oh, counter hit trade works out in Hilda's favor.
Manta getting something started here. Yeah, he's just taking the guard damage. He'd rather take the guard damage than the actual damage. Unfortunately, tried to counter poke out just a little too early. Still eating all this damage and potentially losing the round without losing the guard gauge. Oh, that's really big for Manta.
Yeah, Voldo's Soul Charge is so oppressive, and it's just one of those things where in most situations you just kind of have to hold the guard button or eat a really big mix.
Yeah, if you can step at the right time, but it just slightly delayed on that step, and then you're getting caught for it.
Yeah.
Right. I love that Ann gets the pushback, so he actually built some space for himself. Manta immediately swimming his way right back in there, finding Nemo.
Do not underestimate.
Drops a little bit of a combo there, but we're okay. Hilda Soul Charges.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Well,
oh wow, very good whiff punish and closes out that round 4. We're on to a final round here.
yo.
1.5 bars to a full 2, almost guard crush. Xander's gonna have to make something really big happen here before his guard gauge comes down too much further. Yeah, here comes the blender. Yep, handing him the Tommy Salami. Putting him in the corner here, trying to go for that guard crush. Immediate roll out from Xander, being very cognizant of his surroundings. And
That's it.
Unfortunately stop that, which means that he's going to hold the combo after. Manta closing it out. So close.
Yeah,
It
really
was
good.
a quick 3-0 into a quick 3-0 into the immediate adjustment from both players. Amazing play.
Yeah, that was really good. Very smart. He took that sidestep and immediately soul charge, push Hilda back against the wall to keep Hilda from really, again, having any movement options and limiting what's going on. And with Hilda's guard gauge so low from all the pressure that Mantu was putting on before, it was very easy for him to just do, I mean, Voldo has so many moves that break guard and that all lead to a decent chunk of damage. So that was really definitely Manta's round to win there. And he played it very smart and did exactly what he needed to do. But yeah, that pick, the Hilda switch from Xander, obviously very good decision. It was really cool to watch. But yeah, man, that was that's good too, especially since Hilda's been kind of a demon for Manta for a little while.
Yeah, that was a really good showing. Like he definitely did some things that made me believe that maybe he's been learning the matchup or practicing the matchup more to show like, hey, these spacings are very, like, I think Hilda is a character that for the most part controls all parts of the screen very well. Like, there's not any other character that I say that about where I'm just like, this character has basically everything almost at every range, right? She's missing some mids and longer ranges, but I think that's okay. Manta showed that there's just a little gray area where there's so many charge attacks that she's just not really allowed to use because Manta's buttons, Voldo's buttons, happen to be just a little bit bigger.
Yeah, she's a very long range character. But again, a lot of her best mids come from that charge A. And they're decently short, depending on the character you're playing against. And Manta is one of them where it makes it look like they go absolutely nowhere.
Charge A is a stupid move. You know what, Jimbo? I agree with you. I think it's a stupid move in an absolutely stupid game. Give everyone broken shit. I'm cool with it.
So about that new DNF patch.
Oh, dude, I love mashing fucking 6S at people. It's so cool going hammer, Hadouken, hammer, Hadouken, hammer, Hadouken. It's so fun. I love it.
Yeah, I've heard that game is always entertaining, never a dull moment.
I'm basically Ryu with a fucking hammer. It's so cool.
Not Ryu with a gun, but Ryu with a hammer.
Yeah, I'm not a thug Ryu. I'm like a priest Ryu. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that all people who carry guns are thugs. Okay, I live in the Wild West. Yeehaw, I live in Texas. But you know. Anyways, he has a hammer and a cross, so we'll just stick on that.
All right. Let's see. Let me Okay, I might have to add a few people real quick. 1 second. Oh yeah, SoulCalibur 6 got announced for Vortex Gallery Online. Hype about that.
That is a W.
Yeah.
More SoulCalibur events is always a good thing.
Wait. Am I just an idiot? Hold on, what did I not? Wait, did I announce? Oh, I am a stupid. I am big. I am small brain. I have the smallest, stupidest brain alive. And I forgot to call a match.
Oh, well, okay. I was like, why is he calling himself stupid? What's happening? I'm like, oh, he doesn't want the tournament to continue. Got it. Hey, Aries, if you have it on PC and you ever want to run some sets, let me know. I only play Rumbleverse unless someone asks me to play DNF.
Okay, we'll get that one going. And then
Oh, a direct contribution from Aries, 1684. Thank you so much.
Yo.
To the Match Reno, by the way. To the Match Reno.
Yo.
Remember, there's still codes left as well, chatters. 34 codes, and there's more than 34 of you, unless you guys want to hear me spit hot fire like what's that stupid YouTube rapper's name? Oh, his name was Super Hot Fire. The one that said, but I'm not a rapper. That guy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the British guy that makes the gun noises.
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
The quick math
God.
dude. It's the dude who does the quick math thing. I don't even know his name. I just couldn't stop hearing them doing that and making like weird noises in my class from 12-year-olds for like literally 4 months straight.
Ouch. I can't believe you think I listen to the same music as 12-year-olds. Big Shaq? Why do y'all know that? Put some respect on his name? Absolutely not. His name is Big Shaq. We already have a person who's big named Shaq, and he's a Lakers retired player. I think Vortex Gallery is online. Is it offline this year?
Oh, yeah, so sorry. Yeah, so Vortex Gallery online. Vortex Gallery 956 Productions being the people who helped run... Oh, there's a slide for it. Perfect. Who helped run the side tournaments for EVO. They are doing an online tournament series where they have like 80 different games that they're going to be running over the course of like a month and a half.
Gallery.
Yeah, exactly. So they got some cool stuff. I just felt like Kionta's in there. I just found they're running Guilty Gear Isuka. There's Mahjong Soul. There's like some bubble pop or bubble puzzle bobble games or whatever going on. So there's
Puyo Pop.
Yeah, Puyo Textures, Puyo is gonna be there and shit
There
like
you
that.
go.
So, well, that's one of them. They're also running like an Azumanga Daioh one, which I'm kind of hype over. But
They have
yeah.
Dive Kick. I love Dive Kick.
I don't remember if well, I don't know. They have like a whole list. If you go to their Twitter, the Vortex Gallery or 956, there's a bunch of stuff. But yeah, they're running a lot of stuff. Do be careful and make sure you check what regions a lot of the games are running for, because a lot of them are region locked. But yeah, most of the games, a lot of the games are being run NA. Actually, I think Strive and Exerd aren't. I think only Plus R and Isuka are being run in NA, but I think it's just because. Well, I think it's because Strive and Exerd are run like weekly in NA locally anyway, so they just don't want to do it. All right, here we go. Next game up, we got Firmuntras and Revan.
Hell yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
So thankfully those weird tech buffs that Firmuntras found at that vodka patch don't work in this version
Don't
right
exist
now.
here. Yeah, do not exist in the actual normal game. Thank goodness, right?
Yeah, that was.
Whoa! What a fucking read! This guy's a gamer. Yeah, I love his uses of 4A here, right? Trying to make it so that they're playing in a range that he's more comfortable with. You can really feel right now this early that Firmuntras is trying to play in this range 1, range 0. And Revan just didn't want to let it happen. That 4A pulls him inconsistently to force them into this close range scrap that Firmuntras, at least for this early round, is doing a lot better at.
That was a weird trade on that jumpy throw that was worked out.
Oh, nice. And he only goes for the... I'm going to make that sound anytime I see that lethal hit. It just looks so crunchy.
I mean, a lot of lethal hits do.
Oh, he just jumped a high. What? Oh, no, he backdashed it, technically, right? Oh shit, he's gonna mix them. Yeah, here comes the Mixy Wixies. One more Mixy Wixie. Oh, instead, he's going for the Soul Charge, opting his way out here and hoping that he's going to be able to close out this game with that little pixel of HP. You know, these chip sequences are not a little bit, to be fair. I always forget just how much chip this man can do. Oh, God. He didn't tech. Very smart. PandoraHouse makes you feel as if you're dumb for teching, and then as if you're dumb for not teching when you don't tech.
Right.
Oh, nice. Zero on block, and then the backdash after. Very good stuff from PandoraHouse. Goes for the back throw. Once again, just trying to control neutral with his 4A, pulling him into a -4 situation. That was an anti-air 6AB.
That was sick.
Who thinks of this shit, man?
Someone who's labbed a lot of random things.
Oh God, not again. Let's see if he's gonna go for the tech drop again. Yeah, he does. It's still pretty good damage even for the tech drop if they don't tech, right? Like that's basically a third life off of one interaction, forcing you to not use as many loads, right? That 4-4K lethal hit only beats loads. I guess special is too because it beats 2A.
Oh, okay, I see. Everyone's going for a couple small buttons, get some damage pokes here and there. Ooh, the tech crouch, nice.
The same thing PandoraHouse did to him at the start of the game, round 1. He did right back.
Oh, use the nitty kick with the throw over. It knocks him out of that stance.
Yeah, I love the awareness to not continue the string and then get the 1D as OTP. Very good stuff. Oh, checking him here. I wonder if we're going to see a meter spin back from PandoraHouse, or if he's going to try to close this one out without it, taking that 1A kind of big there. And then the chip damage off of that as well. Yeah, spinning his bar, trying to steal some time back. No pun intended. I know that he can stop time. Oh, God, he's dead. We blocked it. Oh, Hadouken! We're playing Street Fighter out here.
Oh, my gosh. The 2A interrupting the move on approach.
Yeah, a phenomenally good 2A for how small it is. I really think Exhaustive 2A is very good as like a mid-range and like close-range check where someone's trying to press buttons on you from over there. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Revan coming up pretty big here, but PandoraHouse is already reversing the... Oh, he's trying to put his back to the wall. What kind of sneaky shit are you planning? Oh.
I don't blame anyone
Calibur's
for
cool.
wanting to patch this game on their own.
Calibur's really cool.
I don't blame
It's a great game.
anyone for being like, you know, there's some things that need to be fixed. Oh, yeah.
I just don't know how that hit from... What angle was that, bro? Like, does he have like the Neji Naruto rotation where it's like, I see everything? Ooh, and checking him here. Yeah, immediately going for that 668. He'll be closing it out. No tech drops required. Ooh, nice. 668 to start off the round at -4, unfortunately. So he already took a grip from the beginning of the round. Forgot that life is a resource on form. But he is able to just go ham here and going to be able to go into -9 because this is the final round situation. Very nice sidestep. Might actually just be able to mix him into death here. Goes for the soul charge to extend that turn. Does not want to deal with any pressure from Revan.
Oh, interrupts the stance transition there and gains from it. And he's gonna take it.
Dang, very good stuff from PandoraHouse.
Yo, someone knows how to fight Huang? Someone knows how to fight Huang? Is that cheating?
That's a
not
fish
fair.
line.
Oh, never mind. I take it back.
That's cheating, says the fish.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, he says everything's cheating.
Also, hello, I've returned.
You have returned.
Dude, I just realized that I listen to Nightcore like all the time now. And then when I'm like wondering why people are so quiet, it's like, wait a second, I'm listening to fucking Nightcore right now.
We're not quiet. Your music's just loud.
My music's just loud as shit right now. Yeah.
It's all scripted. This is definitely the WWE. We're 100% all just doing theatrics.
I mean,
I tried.
dude, it's a sad day for wrestling, man. Can't believe they fuck Vince McMahon came back. That's some bullshit.
I can't believe they let that wrestler Lee Khan come back too.
Fuck, dude.
Not been that long.
Damn it.
Ooh, we're on the tryhard. And Zeph? On
Zeph.
3. Wait, who's on 2?
And maybe scripted but never call it fake. What if wrestling is real and we're all the fake ones?
Yeah, could you imagine that? Like, it would be... Well, you know, in terms of physicality, I think we're fake, right? Those guys rumble, even though they're like, you know, telling each other, like, hey, jump with me while I, you know, suplex your ass, but like...
Yeah, make it look real.
They're doing the jump, man, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen that guy who fights with the pizza in wrestling. That was pretty cool.
A
real pizza.
clip.
I feel like, yeah, I was like, I think I've seen this clip before.
You've seen it. Like, it pretty much bodied the entire FGC. We're just like, man, I wish I had a character that was that cool.
Ooh, next up on stream, we're going to have Ares the Wolf.
Welcome to the stage.
Versus Sly Titty,
Sly
who-
Tiger, yeah.
Who vanquished my fucking filthy little ass. Actually, for the first time in my life, I felt like it wasn't like torture to play Sly. But that's because I think I learned to slow down a bit. But it's still Sly, dude. That guy's really clever. I don't know. I mean, like, his name's Sly, but like the way that he plays neutral is really fucked up. It's really good. Because like you don't really associate Talon with neutral, but he knows the tricks, and he seems to know. He just knows exactly. He kind of plays it like almost like a Volto-esque style, where it's like you just don't expect these moves to have good range or coverage, but they do. And you're like, well, shit. What do I do? I can't get in.
That's still one of like the biggest things I always hate, where it's just like, yeah, you don't expect Talon to be like really good in neutral, and then you like look at her frames on a lot of moves, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because like you can't really disrespect her under pressure. So when you add on the extra component of like strong like movement coverage, it makes it really, really hard to like feel like you have an out into the game. Because I know when basically like he got the life lead really early on me and then just blocked, and I was just like, you know what? I don't really know what to do to get back the life lead consistently unless I counter hit him, but I'm afraid of moving around, so I can't really like fish for it, right?
Like the wind.
So like I just ended up having to go to range 0 and try to mix, and then that's where it's even worse because like Talon has a lot of really good stuff that beats like linear game plans up front, like throw 3B kind of style game plans, and it's just like holy shit. But this is Ares the Wolf, who is playing the character right now that probably gets the award of most underrated in some ways. Like, yeah, sure,
Go big or go home.
bottom tier, yada yada, but he made 3rd last week, and part of that was the fact that people really underestimated him.
Forward.
Not only him, the character, right? I think people discount Maxi to the point where they're like, okay, well, this character is so bad that I can just swing on whatever, right? But it's like, which button are you swinging on, and with what button of your own? You really gotta like watch what you're doing. Yeah, I mean, or you could just fucking shoot him with a shotgun. That works, you know.
Yeah. The thing that I like about Ares' playstyle is, or more specifically, what gives him the W's is that his Oki's really good. It lasts a long time. He gets a lot
He
more
makes
mileage.
most of his turns.
Yeah, exactly. In this case, you know, not so that big health swing from the cannon was really detrimental to the pacing of the match, but it's still in there. Nice little pokes. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I like
timing.
the small delays in both of their turns, trying to catch each other pressing something so they can get a little more reward off of each of their turns instead of immediately going for punishes, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Lots of Wind Fury. That's a lot of Wind Fury.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, what an amazing run counter catch.
Oh, dude, that was the coolest thing
Why
I've
did that
ever
hit?
seen,
What?
and it worked. That was amazing. It wasn't even a counter hit.
That was a vertical.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Gets a little mix. Going for the...
Yeah, immediately. That's what you mean, right? So there it goes. All of that started off of an Oki situation. That 4 or 5 hits that he got there on block was all after he forced him to block one thing on Oki.
Dude, look at the layers. That's so cool. Nice, okay.
Seen the layers? This might be a layer. Oh, no. He doesn't push into the complete wall here. Or to the corner here, I should say.
Okay,
There's
Ares
one thing
backing
that I
off.
see, that I see Ares do a lot here, and Whenever he gets something that's relatively plus, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah. Whenever he gets something that's relatively plus, a lot of times he tries to keep his turn very small after to beat the opponent being defensive, right? Beat his opponent going for like a small step or something like a 2-8. Doesn't want to overcommit into something that might get him killed.
Yeah. Yeah, because like your turns like a pressure or precious as Maxi, you really can't go too whole hog because you're the only character in the game that has like an AA that stops being like normal, right?
Yeah, your AA needs to a reverse mix-up for both of you, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Soul Charge. Kick him back out.
Oh, very nice catch there.
Oh my god, look at this pressure.
If he hard here. If he
wait. What? Oh no. Oh no.
I think he's dead.
No, no spin? Didn't have him.
And then the try this. Hit him with the try this?
Yeah, 6A plus B, the legend move.
You know, many of Maxis have made it all the way from seed rank to S rank with just 6A plus B legends there.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it's, you know, it's like.
Oh my gosh, here is this Oki just rinsing him over and over, not allowing him to press any buttons here. Locks the CE.
Oh, nice duck. Okay. Never mind, hold on. This is actually kind of dangerous. You can't really roll. You gotta be careful. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Soul Charge actually.
Yeah.
This is really good. Okay, backs it off a little bit. But the long distance phone call with the teeth. I mean, feet. Oh, trying to A, but there's that neutral. I told you, man.
Oh, he's not dead. Oh, and then closes it out with the 2K.
Yeah, Sly Tiger with the non-traditional choices of engagement really.
I thought he was dead from that little counter hit combo, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see not switching this stage.
It's fine. I don't think either of them. It wasn't like to the stage or anything. No ring out. Something cheeky. It's just pure brawling. Because Ares is just letting it rip. Look at this.
That's what I mean.
Look at that anti-RE tech.
So small. Being hit him with the 3K, yep, and then immediately go for the throw after two small checks, immediately backing away from that ring. Does not want to give him anything. Goes for the 3B, a little bit bigger of a punish, but still hitting.
You can't mash here. You're dead. Yeah. No. This is like Sly likes that.
Hey, remember, Talum needs an invincible horizontal reversal because Donkey Kick doesn't work as well.
I mean, the thing about it is that he also has two options. He has 4B and oh, okay, here we go. Ooh.
He's not dead.
Oh, wait. We're back in the same position again. Oh, oh my god, if that was counter, he literally had it locked and loaded. Like, Sly Tiger had this guy did the right. There it is again, Lamau. What an actual king. Sly.
We need to show that Reddit guy this set right here.
Dude, Sly is just
Donkey Kick.
Sly knows what stance this man's going into and just says, you're gonna go for the low check? Right, bet, I win. Nice.
Very
wow,
nice.
Look at that duck punish.
Close it out here.
Incredible.
Yeah, combo.
Wow, that was really good. Very optimized. That's the thing about Sly. Is like if he gets defensive shit, it's real. Woo.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was definitely a lesson in like letting the opponent get their rhythm, especially on a character like Maxi, like letting them get their rhythm, and then just wholeheartedly punishing everything you allowed them to do in the first game.
So like in
Ares' defense, yeah, there was definitely a lot of things that Sly Tiger's definitely labbed out, right? But like those situations were pretty brutal.
This might have been one of the few examples of like actual Maxi is shit vibes right now, and the reason why is because between reactive 9B and 4B, he doesn't have any means of actually getting out of stuff. Like if your opponent blocks and you go into stance, you die to either of those options at the ring edge. So because you're locked into the motion of the ocean, right? You can't really like it just like it didn't matter what he picked. I think it's like the defender's advantage is too strong in that context given the speed of the moves that you can use a reverse ring out. And yeah, he chose twice right. It's like, okay, just wait for the low bonk, right? That's it. But yeah, really smart stuff from Sly Tiger, really taking advantage of this kind of like with the bad situation that Maxi's offense creates for him.
Yeah, especially when you think about like how much of a life lead he had there. So, I mean, it almost feels as if what Ares did at the very beginning of that second game where he started to back away from the ring edge was right. But Sly just chilling near the ring edge kind of goaded him to it, and he played right into it.
I think the solution to that, sadly, is you have to not back off that far. You have to back off enough to be in effective range so you can like pretend to whip punish. I think if you just let him, if you play the game of chicken full screen, it doesn't work. Most people, the defender then knows it's like, well, they have no option to reach me, so I can just wait for them to come back. Whereas if you like kind of just like if you box step like outside of range of like the option, you never know, they might get antsy or move around.
waiting inside of it. I think that's what do we call it? That's in actual fighting. That's a cross counter, right? Waiting around for the whiff and then immediately getting the punish.
Yeah. Well, hindsight's 2000 and 2000, so good shit from Side Tiger though. Really, really good play. All right, who do we? Let's check out the match arena really quick.
The game lied to me. Got a Filipino wife and she can't even control the wind. What a ripoff. ...
Wow.
What the?
Shout outs to Aries the Wolf, by the way, for dropping 17.9 into the pot. That was probably actually from WNF last week. So, the Lord giveth and the Lord giveth back. So cool shit. And
Yeah,
of course,
we're
Rotary with a
recycling.
1025. Yeah, we're recycling.
Saving
yeah.
the environment and the FGC at the same time, somehow.
We're trying. We're trying our best. Even though we're probably murdering the environment by electronically running this game in the middle of very toasty server rooms and all that. But, it'd be like that. But yeah, we're up to 32. It's okay. It's the off season. People spending the money. Even round one slowing down. I got you. Like, I understand the vibe. Okay, so let's see. We have okay, what's coming up next in general in life? Of course, we got the official announcement that in fact, Vortex Gallery, the home of many cool games online, is featuring, of course, SoulCalibur 6. We are there. We're in that. Shout out to SabinDeus for organizing it and doing his bestest to keep us on the map in a lot of games. Because like the thing is, Vortex Gallery is my favorite thing, primarily because it's like most of the games there are not like games that have active anything in terms of like their parent publishers doing stuff. It's just community driven madness and pure love of the game. And we count ourselves amongst one of those people. And this tournament's great because it's kind of a treat. It's basically going to be probably run on the most like neutral Parsec servers you could possibly put on the continental US. So it unless you have like specific Parsec issues, it's very, very playable for everybody. So it's the closest thing we get to like an online major. So yeah, this is basically, as far as I can tell, replacing Deus Ex Kylo. So definitely don't miss out on it. If you're like, just on the sidelines of the community, join in, have fun, hang out in some Discords, talk shit. Look at the bracket, be like, holy shit, there's like 70,000 players. Where are these guys? Why aren't they in like ranked? It's a pretty big tournament, so it's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be what 30 days from now, like almost to the T.
The
It's
11th,
gonna be like
the 11th of February.
11th of
11th.
February. So exactly 31 days.
31 days, yeah, 31 days exactly. So it's gonna be on a Saturday, so make sure you get some time to snuggle up. I know I'm taking PTO for it because even though it's not like traveling, it's it's worth it. This tournament will be worth it for sure because I don't know to say, like when we get this like the big demon online tournament, it's very fun because like a lot of like legends of the game really kind of carved their way through on cut their teeth on like Deus Ex Kylo and stuff like that. I know in particular, I think I can't remember who won the last one. I want to say Nowo.
Yes.
Yeah, like that's one of those great stories, right? Because it's like Noah's kind of a quiet person, but obviously wasn't like crazy traveling at the beginning of the game. But like everybody knew and respected this player, and you have this like super major where it's like if you win this shit, like it's a pretty big deal. Like it's not like you're just like a guy who won an online tournament. Like you won a WNF. Not that there's no lack of accolades. But it's like this is like a big one. Like people start respecting you big time. So. And this, it's a good place to check your skill level and, have a lot of fun. And, yeah, it'll be great. And if we'll see if we have the casual setups this time, because we're going to be scheduled with, Vortex Gallery. I'm not sure exactly what sort of amenities we'll have, but, either way, it's going to be a good experience. Like Sabin runs one of the best, I think actually, not one. That's bullshit. I think this might be one of the best run online tournaments I've ever seen, given the sorts of resources we have to use. Like, the amount of crazy tech that he puts into it is like just freaking wild. So definitely check it out for sure. All right, who do we got up next? Butterfly Joe versus Thermidor. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Butterfly Joe, I believe plays Taki,
I thought
but also
he
Huang.
Yeah, I was like, I thought he played Huang.
Huang, Taki, and Thermidor
We have
is
so many Huang players now.
Yeah, these Huang mans are like, I'm the only Huang players. What was me? Bro, what the hell? Like, there's like
Huang's
two
out.
assholes left.
Your nightmare has begun.
But yeah, this is Thermidor, probably one of my favorite nightmares of all time. Definitely the most armored core of nightmares, which is excellent and already gets my vote.
I'm gonna be real, Chief. Omega Zos is actually my favorite nightmare, but Thermidor is a close second.
You know what? I've heard
Yeah.
of this. I've heard of that nightmare. Yeah,
Oh, you haven't seen the Omega Zos nightmare? It's kind of fucking terrifying.
I've heard about it because I think the guys were talking about it inside of the Suite of History. Like, they were like, dude, that guy's nightmare is fucked up. And I was like,
His
whoa.
nightmare was really good in SoulCalibur 5 as well. Like, both of these guys have been playing Nightmare for a really long time. I think Thermidor probably has definitely more hours and more knowledge on the character. So there's going to be a lot more things that we're going to see here that are very Huang specific. I don't think that Thermidor is not a big time ladder. Like, he definitely has really good control over what other players want to do. And even when it's not a character that he fights against a lot, he just kind of has these player tendencies and reads on deck. Yeah, look at that. Already backstepping, getting those AGAs after, waiting around, trying to see what Butterfly Joe is going to do about it. And it's such a good neutral tool that you can just kind of use it like that and force someone to have to play around it. What the fuck? I love this game.
Interesting. Goes for blue aura. I very rarely see that, but I guess in anticipation of wanting to block once in a while, it is a good choice. Butterfly Joe taking round 1, pretty good. Wow. Okay, run up throw. Interesting choice. Let's see what the Oki Smokes is gonna look like. A little bit too far to have any extra tail end.
Ooh, I love this usage of horizontals, trying to force Butterfly Joe to stop stepping so that he can get these big launching verticals.
What the fuck?
That wasn't a big launching vertical, but it damn sure was a big vertical.
What? I can't believe he landed it already. Usually that's like the end of round, like end of game special. Oh, nice GI though.
What a GI!
Damn. Oh, the 9K coming from the... Wow, what a
you
call
check
out.
That happens to you. It could happen to you, Chad. It could happen to you.
That was super sick. All right, run up though. Getting in that. Going for the mix. Not much off of that. Okay, nice interruption. So Butterfly Joe is doing a good job of not getting trapped in like I'm gonna block forever mode.
Yeah, doesn't want to deal with any of the Grim Stride, basically. Forcing Thermidor to actually play on is not letting him get any of the like more cheesy and shenanigan style play out. But unfortunately, you don't really need cheese or shenanigans with Nightmare. He is still gonna 1-8. Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, that's a full combo too. That's actually a 2-hit straight.
That's hilarious. Okay, yeah, he's smashing the guard gauge, but you know, man's getting points. Oh, now he's out of the woods.
I think he might be dead. Oh no, he's alive.
No, he lives to see another day. But we'll see, because all the momentum is just in straight up Thermidor's favor. He doesn't give a flying F. He's doing the same Oki over and over. And he's like, well, what am I worried about?
It's like, what are you gonna do about it?
Oh, there he goes. Flapjacks, pancakes for breakfast. Chuckles. Oh, tries to get the hand. Oh,
Not
the double.
again. I knew it. The double 9K from Thermidor is like the special. If you think it's your turn after 9K and you're not quick enough, he's just gonna 9K you again. He doesn't care.
Karate Nightmare.
Yeah, he's definitely
one of the best.
A master of Taekwondo. He's meant to be a Huang player.
Dude, that's the irony, is that doesn't Huang have the same animation in one of his kicks, except he just moves forward a little bit more?
Yes.
Wow, he's doing freaking Nightmare is doing Huang cosplay. He's like trying to be a BTS member. You know what? That's what surprises me. I'm surprised no Korea Bees play like his character and like make casts of like band members. I feel like I've just cursed the entire community.
Yeah, I
like
think
a
now we're
slow
gonna get
cast.
Song Mina as Blackpink members, and it's gonna be your fault.
Yeah. All right. Well, getting out of there, nice to finagle without looking too desperate. Really good movement by Thermidor.
Just destroying this guard gauge already. 1 or 2 more AGAs, and his guard gauge is already gonna be yellow. I'm certain of it. Nice block and
yeah.
punish. Amazing. Oh, and the premium mix. That was an esports mix. That was an esports mix.
All right. Chop chop. Going for that guard damage Oki. I feel like that should be avoidable by some means of teching, but I'm not sure. Okay, nice pressure. Butterfly Joe. Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, pancakes for breakfast. We're relaxing, going for that mid again. Throw pressure, back to back. Goes for the whole string. That's gonna
really like pancakes. He definitely hates waffles. He only likes pancakes.
I'll have to ask him next time.
This victory is for my homeland. You shall make a fine sacrifice.
This is the second Calibur character we've gotten in SoulCalibur 6 that talks about their homeland. Wait, Hilda did that in 5 though. Never mind.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember her, the most obnoxious noise she would make in SoulCalibur 5. She would do one of her charge moves, and she would shout. She would shout at the top of her lungs, "For our homeland!" It was the most obnoxious shit I've ever heard. Yes, exactly. Remember.
Wow, he could block that? Nice punish.
Cade, why did he do that?
That re-picks up. This is amazing. Blade. Wow, Butterfly Joe. Just as we were talking about the homeland, this man defending his Korean homies, dude. Buy his album.
He said, "I'm a stan. I love BTS. They're my fave."
Yo.
Oh yeah, after her CE, Hilda was great. That noise wasn't great. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I heard For Our Homeland way too many times. We had a really good Hilda player in South Texas.
Ooh.
Hated that noise every time.
Jimbo's still turning 30? What the fuck?
I feel so young.
Man, I feel old. Alright. Here we go. Big drill. Gets the oil. Around 2K. Keeping it kind of conservative. Okay, never mind. I lied. He goes for the string. Catches. Okay, Joe.
I love that he went for the string there, probably mostly because the punish when you don't have CE is a lot smaller. Well, you know, you're by the ring edge. You don't really have a CE punish. Like, what's the worst you can do to me at minus 16?
What a throw. Okay, wow.
It narrowly missed. That was amazing. Not pressing there was actually the right play. Slightly delayed that so that he wouldn't be able to press anything there.
You're looking really good, man. Really changing. I'm not sure exactly what he changed in his game plan, but I can definitely tell he's getting counter hit a lot less. Probably a little bit less movement. But there he is.
Yep.
The El Clasico Mino, you know. Right, movement. Okay. Goes into Grimstride this time. No check because he's been kind of conditioned out of it due to Thermidor's, you know, good productivity. Okay. Oh, gets hit. Raw, uncooked and unseasoned. Nice duck.
Oh, what a polar pepper on that, buddy. Ooh, a lot of spice coming out from Butterfly Joe.
Yo, man, he looking like spicy like that kimchi right now.
Damn, I could go for some kimchi.
Oh! The big 3D.
Ooh,
okay.
Pancakes.
Okay, good chuckles.
Oh, slicing them in half after the pancakes. He doesn't want to eat them whole.
Oh, what the flying F, dude? That was whack, dude. Like, I'm sorry, but he just got robbed.
He definitely tried to step. I saw that.
Dude, I didn't even see him counter hit. It's not even a counter hit.
It wasn't a counter hit. He just tried to step and he got
he tried to step after he stepped it and then got hit. And now he's just standing there in shock of what he had done.
He's clipping it. He's like, he has his NVIDIA thing ready.
Yeah, he's clipping. He's on Shadow Play right now.
NVIDIA Shadow Play, that's what it is. Oh no, what happened? What actually happened?
Dude,
no.
he made a bargain with the devil. He's like, please let me win this round. He's like, bet. And then the devil's like, hey, yeah, but you don't get your controller for next game. Eat shit, little guy.
He laughed so hard he dropped his controller. I would be laughing. I'm not gonna lie.
Joe's probably. Joe's like on the.
What do we?
Jill says blue god.
Thorman is a tournament player. Thorman does not care. He's like, I will kill you, man. Get off the ground, little man.
He's going for the best Oki of all time.
He's like, get off the ground, little man.
Take the round.
Okay, there he goes. I think he's unplugging and plugging it back in his controller.
Oh, man.
No, that was...
I love this tournament.
That's a Parsec disconnect. I think his power went out.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back.
Let's go.
Fuck it, go for it.
All right.
Yeah, he's the butterfly off of. He's no longer Butterfly Joe. He's now Caterpillar Joe. He's the caterpillar of Bug's Life. Heimlich.
Bro, he died and laid eggs and then became like a cocoon and then became a butterfly again in the span of that round.
He was actually reborn. You're right. It was a bait the whole time.
Oh my god, Thermidor is whack right now. I loving it. Okay.
Minus 16 punish that with the CE.
I didn't want it. He's kind of flustered probably. He's like, dude, I was good. What the fuck? Did you see that?
Did that just track?
That was insane. Oh my god. Speaking of insane, though,
Tracking on Strong's moves today are just egregious.
No.
Oh, he tried to see you cannot Soul Charge through that. You cannot
No,
Soul
you
Charge
can't.
through that. You cannot Soul Charge through that.
No, that was a really sad way to go right there.
Oh,
man.
What a hell of a ride. He used his mirror. It's okay. Hey, shut up, Jimbo.
I mean,
that's not what any of us meant.
I didn't want that to end that way. It was a good run by Joe, but clearly the gods were not happy with his performance. They're like, "Whoa, what did you just do to Thurador, man? We're gonna have to make sure your controller breaks real quick."
I can't believe that two things that normally should not track that hard tracked.
Yeah, like that guy, like straight.
That
up
was
delivered it.
1B, right? So it was 1B and then the whip.
Yeah, the whip and the 1B. Like 1B just went inside of the person. Oh, I gotta play straight, so I'm scared. All right. Anyway, I have to summon Bigpapachunk really quick.
what?
I gotta play straight.
Yeah.
You're summoned for commentary, is what he's saying.
Oh, I thought you were someone who was like, bro, I'm the one who called you the station. I'm still calling a couple other people as well to go play some more games while I do that. All right, cool. And then I'm going to bring up our next match, which is going to be... Okay, if I can type, then life will go on, but apparently I can't, so we're dead. Okay, here we go. Ron versus Jimbo.
Ooh, that's gonna be a fun one. Ron the Triad has a good few characters. I'm expecting to see the Zos, but he also has a very, very competent Yoshimitsu and even a pretty good Setsuka and Tira as well. Jimbo, the DLC master, the guest character Charade, and also a pretty nice Raphael, or at least used to be. I don't know if he's been playing Raphael too much in SoulCalibur 6.
We haven't seen it for a long...
Since launch. Since launch.
No, he's brought it to WNF. He's
Oh,
brought it
really?
to WNF.
Okay, I might have missed it.
Yeah, a couple times. Not
Did somebody
often.
say Tira? Yes, me, Jinx. You got a problem?
You're blurring in this bracket, though.
Oh, yeah, we do also have another Tira. We have blurring.
Yeah, they exist.
Yeah, it's not just 8-way saying, "Hey, I know I'm late, but add me in."
Not today, that was toothpaste.
Oh, no, go on. Tira's best girl. There we go.
Maxi.
It used to be Setsuka when she had her brown hair in SoulCalibur 3, but I'm not a fan of the blonde-haired Setsuka. I'm gonna be real.
I'm not a fan of the white girl raised in China.
That's kind of racist, don't you think? It's like, it gives me some Last Samurai type vibes.
Well, the funny thing is, she's
Where,
not even white. She's okay. Excuse me. Portuguese is white, but
Yeah, that's white with an accent. Don't
Yeah.
don't play me. Like I tell people that my grandpa was from Italy, and they're like, "Oh, so he was Italian? Like, what does that mean?" I'm like, "It means white but speaks Italian. That's what it means." The fuck do you want me to say? Ooh, one of them's a stick player. I can tell because they have their kick on RB. Or, actually, it's Ron, which means that he's a hitbox player.
oh yeah, he is a hitbox player.
I had a hitbox for like 2 weeks.
Oh, you already got rid of it?
Yeah.
SMH. Oh wait, no, I think I remember you telling me about it, but I can't.
Yeah, I also don't. I want to. If I get a box, first of all, I'm going to miss
2B,
box.
2B. Yeah.
Second of all,
Target
that shit was heavy, bro. It was an all 5.6Ks. I see why you said they're fucking heavy.
Yeah. Like I like mine. It's a brick, and you like if you ever like lose a match, you can do things.
Throw
to
it
your
and
opponent.
not feel bad. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, my thing was I never wanted to get pissed and like pop off and drop it on a cat because I would
Oh
cry.
yeah, or your
Like,
toes.
because my cats always hang out around my desk. My toes will be all right. As long as I still have 9, I can walk, right? But, like, my cats, if I ever hurt them in any way, I would cry. So.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, very nice. I like that continuing the string so you can actually get the pull in, because most of the time, whenever you miss a string of Zos like that, people don't think you're going to continue it. Ooh, very nice GI there. Hand over your cats? No, you can't have them. And I think that's just going to be a kill. He's dead.
Oh, just barely.
Yep. Don't you love how they kind of just fly? They look so awkward when they get rung out from like too long of a range.
Yeah. I know the little bump as they hit the edge. I always
You
see
don't
them.
deserve. No, I love my cat. Oh god, here comes the big damage. Crunchy, and he's gonna go for the reset here. Yeah, nice.
Swag combos. Ooh, bump, bump, bump. Good, like the small little tempo pokes from Jimbo.
Ooh, I like that. The AA to beat the throw afterwards.
You missed.
And I think that might actually be a kill. Yeah, because he's using the meter that I like. That spin the cash, get that ass, as I always say.
Yeah, this scales a lot, but at that little health, there's definitely.
Yeah, there ain't no way that's not gonna kill. If that didn't kill, I would, I don't know, put $20 into the match arena.
Until our day of reckoning comes.
Well,
It'd be like F for Jimbo, and I'd put like, cause you gotta put a funny message when something like that happens, right?
right, yeah.
Oh, 0 on block. Oh, 0 on block. It's funnier when it causes a mix-up after. Ooh, very nice. Having 2 bars here in round 3 is actually pretty good because now there's gonna be a lot of things that Jimbo's just not allowed to. Yeah, just not allowed to do. Just not allowed to do.
Oh my goodness, that's
My abyss shall take you.
that's okay. That's okay. Fine, whatever.
Unfortunately, he still has no meter, so he might just get 6-6 beat into oblivion here.
Hey, goes to the K option. Oh, the spins.
Ooh, trying to press there.
Oh, he tried to GI.
Wow. He thought he was gonna go for
Yeah.
RE4. I like that. He had the counterplay for RE4 and everything, but Ron let it rip, finish the entire RE. Was not punished for it because of that GI attempt. Did he just step a horizontal? Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's half a horizontal. It's fine. It's spawn AA from SoulCalibur 5. I mean, from SoulCalibur 2.
Okay.
It's
Spacing.
a lot of damage, but he's alive. Yeah.
Know the power of the abyss.
Full charge whiffs.
Uh-oh.
That is gonna be a punish hard for you. Yeah. Bleep, 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 bleep.
We will continue.
She was on the air. Yeah, she couldn't press anything back. She had to hold it. It's technically a very high hitting mid, so that makes sense. He's gonna get mixed. Here comes mix. Oh, that was fucked up. That's not the mix I was expecting. I got hit too, chat. We all got hit together. Can we say that, please?
Until I
Can you actually do that? Exhaust activating a curse only on RE4, not on everything else. Chill, relax, guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Sabs would have lost there too. I think we all got mixed there. There's no way any of you thought he was gonna go for 60 plus K. Ooh, 0 on block. Once again, very good check from Jimbo that time.
Nice stuck. Caught with the 3As. Ooh, nice, takes the punish. Doesn't go into stance. Okay.
Oh,
Blocks the
actually
RE4.
deterred him from going for the GI, and that's a punish. Doesn't want it. That was minus 12.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, that's a fucked up combo. I hate this. I hate this. Please don't tech again. Okay. All right, you can go for a third tech trap. Oh, that was disgusting. And the startup of a button there, he actually canceled something to make Jimbo think that he was gonna go for a normal attack. Minus 12, good punish from Jimbo.
Goes to the sliding K, but
Sometimes you
step.
just gotta be bothered.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Okay, sidestep. That's gonna ring out. Holy
That's
shit.
a kill.
Enemy down.
I was popping off in the background.
Okay, no neutral. Okay, yeah, gets caught
Ooh,
by
I
the
like
A.
that attention to, yeah. Oh, disgusting. Wanted the tech trap, doesn't get it, but still gets a reset, doesn't even need the tech trap. Oh my gosh, not again. You know, what's fun about that is the low doesn't do very much damage, so you should probably just eat it most of the time. And Jimbo ate it twice. That was really smart of him. If you get hit by the mid and like he has, I don't know, 1 curse, you're kind of just fucking dead.
Oh no, he went for the 3B hold to punish the RE attempt, but it was too late. That's unfortunate.
Oh no, Mixie Wixies? Oh darn. I love Zot's Mixie Wixies. They're so fun. I think he's
eating a lot of health, that's why.
Yeah, he's definitely alive.
Ooh, for the raw aggression shift into throws out of range, and the aerial leap into
He's
wherever that
really thinking that Jimbo is not going to finish that full string. Every time. Every time. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. You know, trying to have that read and get the whip punish on something just for the string to be able to finish. That combo is fake. You can't do that anymore. Oh god. I will say though, as a Zos player, watching other people get away with this shit, I'm just like, it's not just me. I'm not a weasel. We're all weasels. Oh, it doesn't go for this 6K punish there. I love that. Yeah, getting the G. Oh, does not get both hits. Both hits would have been death there.
Ooh, just
He
barely out times
really
him.
has these checks coming in perfect, right? These 2 A's from Pheromontris, these 2 B's from Ron. Both these Oz players that we've seen so far have really good checks on people's aggression coming in, getting hit by these big buttons instead of getting their offense started. That's fake, but oh god, it hit.
I've waited for this.
Oh, and he gets a curse? That's pretty huge.
Okay. Gonna come back.
16 takes this little punish, yeah. I like that.
Ooh, good duck on the string there. Okay, saw with the 3AB. 2B's guard gauge looking rather bad. Jimbo activates Soul Charge, pushes Ron against the wall. It's a side step. This is
I
gonna
think that's
kill.
death.
Oh,
Yep.
No. Oh my god.
Oh, and he goes for a CE and it gets stuffed. Cook. Well, at least it's 1-1.
I go for Konmai.
Is he fishing
no, I'm just-
for a? Is he fishing for an all wall stage here?
Target location.
Yeah, that stage.
What it will
was
be, I have no
relatively
idea.
neutral. This stage is significantly fucking worse. That sucks. Like,
Yeah,
it's
wait a
definitely more
second.
Zod's favorite.
Alrighty, well, I'm not really sure what to do with the stage going this bad.
I will
Okay.
say it's longer. It is technically wider than the other stage, but I don't know if that means enough with there being no walls at all.
I mean, like, I feel like the momentum shifts in Jimbo's favor have been pretty big off of ring out. So
Oh,
I don't think there's
and that
anything
wasn't the
good
back turn.
towards this. Nice duck. Man.
And catches the tag trap. Very nice. Reading that Ukemi and getting
Excellent.
the full extent of that to close that out.
Okay, attacking the limbs. Goes for the mid. Tap the back of the head. Oh, interesting. Goes for the auto jab. It gets actually clapped out of it.
Ooh, this should be a full combo. No, Ron trying to go for these extended Ukemi traps, trying to get some of those curses back that he had.
Oh! This is, man. Shout outs to the
He
2B,
just did it again.
the near anime, I guess. Oh, bonk bonk. And here we go. What's gonna be on the
Yeah,
ground
trying to
tonight?
force the
Oh,
protect there
baseball
since
slide. He's going in.
Combo so many times.
Oh my god.
And finally ducks into the mid because he's done the low so many times, putting himself in a one-life situation here.
Bobby.
Ron sitting there.
Oh no,
waiting,
no,
not
it happened
running.
again.
Yeah, it could happen to you.
The 2-2. Hey.
That string is really doing a lot of work for Simba.
Wow, really good use of 8-way run A plus V right there. Very unsafe move, but comes out really slow, so it really messed up with the GI timing. Okay, for beast. Oh, goes for empty jump, aerial leap. Interesting. Oh, man, dude, the
That was a
zoning.
slaughter in that last match. Definitely just had so much space control.
how
Not
cool this shit
allowing Ron to ever get anything started in that final match.
Dude, Ron got obliterated in that last round. Primarily because, like, you could tell is like Ron was playing really, really aggressively, and like Jimbo knew exactly what to put on the table. Like,
Yeah, what he put on the table was all 5 pieces of Exodia. He slammed that shit on the table and said, "My grandpa's deck has no bad
no weak cards.
Kaiba."
Yeah, man, like
Jesus.
he did some Donnie shit. Like, come on, like that. The last move he used, the like flip into the sword throw. That thing's got like what an I-20 plus startup. That thing's hella slow, man.
I-24, I-28, I think. Definitely some demon shit.
Yeah, that was that commitment to that level, you basically put a ring on it. Like, Jesus Christ.
He definitely heard "Single Ladies" by Beyonce this week and thought, "Yeah, I could live and die by that song."
Yeah. Oh man, that was brilliant. Anyway, woof. I love Jimbo rounds like that. It's just like you just see somebody like not get mauled really, but like in a very creative fashion. Like not like small, like oh I just say hey B. It's like no, I'm using weird shit, just weird moves everywhere. And it's like they work.
3A, B, A6B, or B slide K. You can also use B slide K at the wall because B slide K wall splats and doesn't require that you have a curse to get a full combo off of it.
Alrighty, who do we got coming up next? Let's see. Let me look at the bracket Reno. Where art thou, bracket? There are. Come to me. So let's see. So that was the first of winners quarters. Next up, Fairmontress versus Thermidor, which is going to be a absolute slobber knocker. Incendiate versus Absolute Force, also known as the artist formerly known as Yoshimitsu 6.
Oh, that's why I don't recognize the name. I was like, where's Yoshi 6? There he is.
Yeah, exactly. And Sly Tiger versus Manta. That's going to be that. Oh man, that's going to be something different. And of course, down in the bottoms, the bottom we got ourselves Sweaty playing Blurring. Abyss is playing Revan. Strays is playing Zeph, who's in Losers because of Ron's spectacular performance. And yeah, this is a pretty awesome tournament. Not gonna lie, so many cool matches. But of course, we all know the power up that man gets when he goes in the losers bracket. So I envy nobody down there right now. So yeah, we're gonna see Incendiate versus Absolute Force come up next. I'm really excited to see if we can dethrone Incendiate from killing everybody because he murdered my team and me by proxy. So I have to get revenge. All right, I can hear him clock in. Oh no! You ever fear that like the notification noises will change with the new versions of Windows and then recognize what?
And you'll never know what the hell's going on anymore.
Yeah,
every day.
Dude, deadass that happened to me.
Day.
I was helping like fix this old lady's computer and it installed Windows 11 without really telling me, and so that was a oh boy, that interface is so different and so bad for old people. I can understand it, but I'm also like, I'm a boomer and a zoomer. I'm a zoomer and a boomer body, you know.
I'm not even old, not yet. I mean, at least I don't think. And I fucking hate Windows 11. It's on my laptop, and I want to regress and go back to Windows 10 so bad.
Right? Yeah, it's a whole vibe right there.
My girlfriend's laptop.
Would you say
came with it it came with it pre-installed, and she actually liked it, but it was causing so many problems. I told her to go back, and it helped fix a lot of things.
Yeah, go figure, right?
She was like, "Man, I kind of like the UI for it," and I was like, "Yeah, but it's Windows.
It's Windows. It's not good until like
for like 3
several
years.
patches in. Yeah.
Windows is almost like AMD drivers. Yeah, that's very, very accurate.
Yeah.
You're like this could be great, but it's not right now.
Yeah, it ages like I want to say not fine wine, but just wine.
But decent wine. Yeah, it ages like decent wine. Like you can't drink it fresh. It's like you drink it 6 months in, a year, and you're like, hey, this is pretty alright. This is digestible.
Yeah. Alright, Absolute Force, bringing it in.
Speaking of digestible, we got some digestible Yoshimitsu gameplay. Very small, compact, but very effective.
That was a really good segue.
Thank you. I try. They call me the Black Sage Jam from time to time.
Damn, they really do. Oh my god.
Ooh, we're segueing right into that 2TB into the Oki, but unfortunately for him, Incendiate reversal of fortune and pulling his way back into this fight here.
He's definitely pulling. Okay, this is one of those fabled kind of bad matchups. Yoshi does not like how he feels 99% of the map, and we're seeing it right now. He's getting zoned out by lots of horizontal small boots now.
It feels bad getting zoned out by kicks too, right? Like you finally get into a range where you want to press a button, but Ivy's legs are so damn long that you're just like, this still isn't my range.
Oh, well, what a duck punish.
Yeah, very nice. Quick reaction. We got the young man reactions, of course.
Really? Yeah, definitely. Definitely young. Wait, speaking of young, though, actually both of these players are pretty young. Kind of a middling punish, but actually never mind. Gets really good payoff off of the whole string.
Yeah, just a beautiful sequence so far from Incendiate.
Yeah, what sucks about this control space right now is that it makes it really easy to figure out Yoshimitsu 6's timing. Basically, he's always running up guarding, so it gives enough time for Incendiate to really just take his turn the next time. So, like, something's got to give soon, which sucks because you have to start taking more risks. I feel like it's, like, at that range, you're going to have to, like, start kind of looking into 4KB as just, like, not just as be like, hey, stop that, let me get in your shit, but, like, it's rough because when you give your timing information to a strong player, it just feels like, this is not fun.
Like you're limiting your options just to play the game, and limiting your options against a player as good at stuffing people as Incendiate is. It kind of doesn't feel. Wow, that was an amazing counter poke on that 2-2K.
Oh, nice 6BB. That's actually really good damage for a 6BB anti. Because usually it just gets in there but doesn't have much on it. Punish.
Yeah, kind of just a little antsy on the punish there because of it hitting.
4KB was too slow. Damn, dude. Get those leg days in, man. Get those crouches, those reps.
Definitely doing some squats, man.
Yeah,
the boy hit in the gym. He said, "No, these are elongated squats, fella." Ooh, tried to mix him up there. Doesn't get it, but at least extending that timing that Incendiate was going to have to use more of his guard.
Oh, that was super cool. Okay, hurry.
He wins the RE exchange. He definitely needs to because now he can get this knockdown. Some of the best Oki in the game. Soul Charge Yoshimitsu. Here we go. We're gonna take you for a ride, Marvel. Is that Marvel too?
Yeah,
that's Marvel.
Take you for a ride.
Yeah, I wasn't tripping. Okay.
No, give him the boot. Yeah, be slide A for the overkill. Okay, outside of range, perfect. That's actually the way you want to play the matchup. If you don't feel confident running in, staying outside of the range gives you more leverage.
Just like that. The back into the CE looking like boom. They're retired, man.
The thing is though is that like doing that round start is okay, but you basically have no other options but to stay in now, and it's gonna be a little bit difficult from here on out. But there is 4KB getting the punish now, getting kind of warmed up. Okay, soul charge back. Lots of meter on the side of Incendiate, so like
I think this is
kind of even
where now you take a lot of that life that you got in this instance and you lose it. Now you have to like work your way back in against the wall of Sonic Booms, Hadouken, and also stretchy.
Whoa! No way!
What are the players doing?
I don't get it. It almost worked. Oh my god! It gets the knees and he does the weird shit.
It worked. I was taking that first game looking so clean.
I've never seen that work in my life. 1BB is like the forbidden string. Nobody falls for that shit. It worked.
Welcome to the stage
of history
retold.
That's crazy.
Amazing. Great first game already.
That was awesome. Wow. Man. But yeah, the block punishment is coming huge here. That's the thing is like once you get in, you're able to get into that dead zone. It's good times for Yoshimitsu.
Oh, I like the spacing game he's trying to play. Yeah, not trying to give. Oh, that was so much fucking meter on block. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, dude.
I mean, oh Jesus! Look how much meter.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my god, even more.
Oh my gosh.
This is messed up. Oh,
and the shitty part is right. Once he gets in, by the time he gets in, Incendia will have another bar of meter.
There he goes. He get his soul charge right now, and there's
now these soul charges. He's got to do all of the work he did again.
Okay, but Big Yoshi sucked. Oh, 6A landing.
Okay, yeah, using that bar of meter, I like that because, I mean, Yoshi 6 still doesn't have one to fight back with yet here.
Oh,
wow!
Zoning throw.
Run in.
Middling punish, though. This is kind of dangerous for Yoshi 6. Okay, get it.
Better punish. Way better punish. That's actually going to kill.
Oh, brilliant. Knock again. Oh, and the 2B. Okazeme. Really sweet stuff. Slightly delayed. Does a little bit of tracking, so it's a good option for catching people off guard.
Yes, does a lot of life to play with there, using that I-12 to try to get some damage on a counter poke in. Unfortunately, wasn't right, but losing a little bit of lives this early in the round is not too big.
This is kind of an oddly dangerous position for both players. If they choose to opt to go towards the corner, they can both of them have pretty strong reverse ring out capabilities.
Yeah, and I think Yoshi would be able to give his off of a wall into ring out, right? Where Ivy's gonna have to do some reverse ring out.
Oh, what a fun.
Yeah, didn't have the bar and a half to do the half bar to full punish, but now any throw is punishable by Ooh, you know, I think is Ivy's too slow, or could he have RI there?
Not sure if you want to spin the meter.
Yeah, maybe that was a bad way to have to spin meter, especially because that meter is already being spent by Incendian now. So
Okay, running out of space to go.
Oh,
Back in here
punish!
and
Getting it!
close
No!
it.
That was
He went for a throw! No, my guy, no!
That looked like a backdoor to me! Oh my god! And the 3K
man.
Incendia with his zoning playing
That
so well
sucks.
here.
That sucks, dude, because like you basically had him dead to rights if you felt a little more confident with the to the side throw.
Yeah, I was also hoping for the backdoor.
Like even then, just like 4KB, I think would have done it. Anything. Alright, here we go.
Getting these
Already.
bars of meter for Incendied is huge because he's going to be able to turn any yeah, 2 bars of meter. He's going to be able to turn any situation that looked like a losing one directly back into a winning one by pushing him back to 16.
Hits him with the 2 swords.
Yeah, and he got a lot of damage and pressure here. Really wrenching his guard gauge here, not allowing him to press anybody. Oh my, the same sequence 3 times?
Dude. Oh my
That was the same sequence 3 times.
Alright. It's uphill battle for absolute force. Big soul charge. It has 2 6s of butter though, so like 6k spacing though. Why?
Nasty, disgusting.
It worked. The green is real.
Absolutely serendipitous.
That was hilarious. Alright, goes for the spin. Alright, gets kicked out of there. Well,
I like that. Very good anti-air punish.
Yeah. Getting extras. Okay. Backing it up. Going back in. Okay, forcing the guard gauge game a little bit. Soul charge.
Getting one knockdown in this
That
soul
is
charge
worked
plate.
every single time.
There we go. He got the knockdown. He might be able to string together some good Oki here.
Oh, yeah. That's actually great. Yeah, K plus. Okay. Just stay in there. Yeah, you're the superior character here. Like, Incendia has to pull a rabbit out of his hat when it comes to, like, options. Like, this is, like, 1 KB away. Although the guard cage is getting kind of worrisome, so you have to be careful. Okay, 2K. Oh, he swung.
Yeah, that was not going to break guard. Nothing to swing on there.
Oh, my God.
I don't think it's going to kill, but it's going to be a one mix-up situation now.
Yeah.
Any mid or...
Oh, my
any
God.
mid or throw a kill.
No way.
Any mid or throw kills there.
Oh, that hurt.
1-1, right? Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1. That was so close, but it's an uphill battle because, you know, like, if you respect your opponent's ability to block punish you well, there's just, like, you don't want to just go for the easy low, and since he was doing a good, Incendia was doing such a good job turtling up and not really showing any weaknesses or timing shifts with movement, it was hard for Yoshimitsu to do any containment, and then by the time it got to, like, where, okay, it's like, I needed to pull out the low, he was, you know, his opponents were ready for it.
Yeah, I think that was the first 1K we had seen all set. It was a really good timing to use it, but afterwards gave Incendius the space that he needed to work with there to get away and close out that round.
Ooh. Oh, dude, the hands on that man, though.
Yeah. Whoa, this man literally has sticky hands. That is so much air.
Okay, keeping track. Oh, zoning throw. He pulls out. Let's see where we go. Oh. Can spin. See where we go from here. Okay.
I like that, yeah. Very, very small punish, but it was a pretty good one because it kept him plus and in his face.
Ooh. Okay, big drill. Let's see. Okay. Kind of a weird situation for Yoshi 6. Just running out of guard gauge.
Yeah, he might
Get
get
crush.
crushed.
Maybe? No, not quite.
Oh, doesn't even go for the crush, saving it for the next round. So smart.
He doesn't need it. Just gets kind of, not lucky, but like really calls out the 2DB attempt, which has been landing before, but I think it's like not becoming an option anymore. Again, the zoning game, but nice use of 668. Really solid choice given that there's a lot of box stepping going around, and it helps you with the meter game. Haha, Lamau.
I love that. That was actually really smart.
Oh, nice block on the low, but no punish.
Yeah, good block, no punish.
Yeah, let's see where we go from here. Kind of back-ended up. Gonna run out of guard gauge, though. Has to run forward to start recovering.
And he's now in Soul Charge, which makes this even scarier. Anyone vertical will break that guard.
Yeah, what do you get out of this? Anything? Yeah.
Yeah, just some Oki after. It's a pretty good life lead to create because, I mean, how do you get in here as Yoshi now?
Oh, nice block on that low, though.
One mistake is going to close out this match.
I think Yoshi 6 is waiting for something for 668, but...
The Hori mid.
Yeah, 3A. Okay, run up, gets in there, shark attack. Okay, gets tossed like a salad. see where we go from here. Are we going to see the reset from that or no? Oh, goes for a very interesting crouch, full crouch 1B mix up. Okay, slight delay on the 6A as well.
That was smart. I think no, yeah, you still get it. It cracked.
Yeah, catch the Serpent Embrace because it's too slow.
So Serpent Embrace is too slow, but things like Siegfried Twirl will avoid it, and Raphael's sidestep thingy. I forgot the fucking thing.
Oh, dude, that 4-4K was almost the biggest brain shit I've ever seen, but it did not pay off. Oh my god.
Slightly out of range and might just die for it. Getting stepped on. One more mix-up and goes for the mid again. Okay, nice.
There's some robbery here. But not that way.
Yeah, unfortunately you cannot. I doubt Sig Twirl will work anymore. Maybe it doesn't work anymore. I remember it used to.
Pretty good stuff from Incendiate though. Really impeccable timings and crazy mix. Looks like one in the block half of that shit. Oof. And of course great zoning and all that, but like, oof, yeah, just. But you can definitely see the meter advantage really coming into play a lot. And just like, it's funny because like Yoshi's the meter demon. He's like, oh, I like eating people's meter. But it's like she had so much all the time, just blocking 4B8, and you're like, wow, Lamau.
Yeah, 4B8 almost gave her a quarter stock every time, using it 2 times back to back, being plus, and then being able to enforce a mix-up after. Just so very, very strong. But good stuff from Absolute Force. I think that first game was a good showing of how you can get in as Yoshimitsu in the first to one, you know, and then it's Ivy. So
yeah, well, I mean, like, you know, credit where credit is due. Incendiate is one of the best pilots of the character when it comes to dealing with crisis situations. Because when like 668 stops working and you have your zoning tools kind of taken away from you, the fact that he can just be like, hey, 3K, it's not, you don't feel like you're the aggressor anymore. It's like, whoa, that's it takes a lot to be good with, because like the character has kind of bad up close tools in terms of like raw defense. They're risky for the most part, or they're really small and not that rewarding. And
yeah, like 3A is like range 0 only. So in any case where a character isn't exactly like on your boobies, it's kind of hard to use that move. And against a character like Yoshimitsu, it's very effective. But then in other situations, other defensive buttons like 2K or 3K that you're going to want to use are super linear. So characters with very evasive buttons that are coming in at you, it's kind of hard to choose between those 3 options. But Incendiate in that matchup really played them like a rock, paper, scissors RPS sort of rotation situation that he was using to just control the pace and neutral. But now we have 2 demons on the screen. We're no longer going to be playing slow pace, methodical neutral.
This is no neutral.
We're not in November, and it's going to be no neutral all year with Manta.
Like this, literally, this is the neutral game. It is running around, sidestepping around a man that looks like is cosplaying as a spider. It's like the game right now. Okay, but like good defensive play so far from dude. Like he's pulling out the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I've never seen anybody go transition raw like the flip kick. But here we go. Oh, wow! What
an amazing confirm!
Ooh. Wait! This is actually a big deal. Him being able to 4B out of pressure that easily for that level of reward will probably condition Manta out of being silly. But I say that. Oh my god! Oh my god! No way!
The donkey kick has been working out so much for
dude.
So much.
I can't believe it. Sly just clutched it out so hard just now. Alright. Oh. Yep, there we go. Long range kind of howitzer play. Doesn't have to play that really aggressive like up close unless he feels like he has the pressure, which is really smart. Because like most columns kind of struggle with like they're usually like mashing AA, right? Like just go in and like start pressing or 6AA, stuff like that. In this case, I feel like Side Tiger's really comfortable.
Whoa, that was an amazing check on the transition. Even after being hit, the immediate next situation where you had to try to check Manta, he did. Whoa.
He is... Man, Manta's just dying to counter hits. Just like back to back to back.
He does evade grabs, I think, but he did it too early.
Alright, here we go. Big drill. Gonna eat some guard gauge. Okay, no movement. Chop the legs. So 2-2A, again, opting to stay out of the range of Talon, but okay, here's the pelvis. Chris Hansen, you have a seat over there?
Yeah, exactly. You know why you're here, right, Voldo?
Oh my god, the zoning.
There's no cupcakes here. You're not EDP 445, okay?
Yeah. Okay, 2-2A, going into the next sequence, and getting a lot of that Oki, already half health. within like 5 seconds of the game. Okay, goes to the hot meta.
Oh, very nice.
No.
That was super risky, but very good play for Manta to understand that he can avoid that.
Oh, that 2A was the right. Okay, here we go. Tries to go for the Hail Mary again. Okay, big dive, gets the distance. That's actually a really good choice. And also gets a guard damage. But Elvis will save you here. Right in the dick. Right in the cock. Bam.
Blow away corruption. Wind, I thank you.
Thanks, Wind.
Colin was not a fan of the money
I can
pit.
still fight.
Shoutouts to 4Wind, who hates being mentioned in the context of Talum. Lamau.
That's hilarious. Always mention a player who doesn't want to be mentioned with the character.
Yeah.
It's not even that they play the character, it's just in the name, you know? Like, oh,
It's like literally SC4 Wind, and it's just like, man, there's this character that says Wind a lot. Well,
I
shit.
wonder if that's who he played.
Battle 1.
No, I would never see him play that character.
That's like if my name was like Manji Clan and I played, I don't know, Keelik. Like, what the fuck do you expect? You're gonna think I'm a Yoshi?
It's like Yoshimitsu 6 being any other character. Yeah. Except now he's Absolute Force because he's diversified his portfolio and wants to be in the future of esports. Okay, woo.
Exactly. Uh-oh.
Oh no, dude! I don't know why. Like it's like there's like the male desire to get hit by that.
I think it's this urge to just like teach Talon a lesson. Like, you want to fucking mash on me, little girl? Like, it's that feeling. And then she's like, actually, yes, that's exactly what I want to do.
It's kind of funny how good it is. All right. Oh, this is great. Neutral, actually, from Manta, using the hops to not predictably just roll the card in and get killed. But also kind of danger time. Gotta be careful being too mashy over here, because yeah, he's backing up. He knows exactly that 4B's coming. Goes for the cheese wheel, gets nothing out of it. Gonna outzone that again. Okay, roll. Ooh.
All right, I might sound like I'm high here, but have you noticed how big these fucking shadows for the characters are?
Dude, wait a second, you're right. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god, like Photo's shadow is like gargantuan. Like, it's so big. Oh my god. Okay, speaking of shadows though, I'm just seeing the shadow of his health bar, but the
shadow of the light bar that Talon lost there. It went from full to dead in an instant. Okay,
That was amazing.
0 to 100 real quick.
I think my favorite thing about that is that's a slow ass move too. It's like I-30.
And it's perfect because it goes fully over his head. You know what's gonna happen. You're like, yeah.
Oh no! Big drill can get the oil, but it doesn't get the full thing. What the? How did she manage to 4B out of that? I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh my god. Okay.
What are these characters doing? They're making shit up. They're
Absolutely
phoning it in.
incredible
This isn't
patience
real.
though. Wow.
None of this is real. What's going on?
Dude. Wow.
Yep, the Italian pelvis strikes again.
Yo, man. Balls, pair of them right there, man. Yeesh. Dude, that was so weird though. So like he went for 8-way run A plus B, right? To get or A, whatever the button is, back to do the big like Seifu, right? And I guess 4B on mash right after you block soul charge is fast enough to counter hit out of it.
Yeah. And then when they went for their own soul attack, somehow, even though they were being hit by it, Manta rolled out of it?
I think it was off axis because like the way that move ends up positioning you is just really bizarre.
That was an interaction. Okay, so I always say, oh yeah, I don't really see new things in this game anymore when it comes to interact. That was a new interaction.
Yeah, that
never
was
seen that shit before.
nice punish there, right there though. That was a counter hit. What the hell?
Yeah, he checked them trying to press under their button. And
Dude, Manta mashed so hard that he was like,
got caught trying to step the third hit of that. Unfortunately, you cannot step there.
yeah. All right, here we go. Cart. They should just put this character in Mario Kart. Oh, okay, there we go. Finally gets the range on that, the big jumping move.
The problem is, I think Robo would be the cart. He wouldn't be the racer.
Well, that's the whole point. Is that he's an all-in-one. He's the only character that isn't piloted by anybody. He's just cool. Like
True, you're right. I think they should also put Sonic in so he can just run. I've always thought it was weird that Sonic has a car in his racing games that he's not running.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a lot of damage.
Oh, this is so much damage.
We're running this fucking life bar all the way to the end.
Okay, nice soul charge to interrupt their low string. Nope, Lamau.
Guys, what did you say about
Wow.
the skies, little girl? Those aren't yours anymore.
Uh-oh, but that's your string. You dead. You got caught.
So much damage for no reason at all. The wind is guiding her. That's why she has it.
Whoa,
She's got
that was really good punish, actually.
She's got the power of God and wind on her side.
Yeah, no anime, just wind.
Yeah,
Right?
anime isn't needed, only wind.
Okay, soul charge, kick them out. Big swimmers. Oh, the retrack is real. Okay, double pelvis.
Nice. Yeah, you cannot press into that.
Yeah, it's too difficult to break through. You're gonna have to like find another way to get back in. Okay, here we go. Roll to
yeah,
nice little
small
punish.
punishes.
That's what he's got, man. It's Valdo. He don't got much in that.
He doesn't have
realm,
an I-14 for that?
but, he has like an. I think he has an AA.
Not that reaches, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, anime hasn't been invented yet. What a time to be alive, chat. I wish I had lived in the world of SoulCalibur.
Really?
We had-
There's constant
we had-
wars, famine, and people fighting over swords, and then random strangers will.
Yeah, and some Italian dude humping the air in front of you, making weird Darth Vader noises. I
Yeah,
think I would take that over anime, though.
Yeah, combat hump. Wow, really? Damn, dude.
Absolutely. I would take combat hump and hissing noises over anime any day.
Well, Jesus Christ. This is that was checkmate. He was actually dead.
Yeah, you
He
cannot
couldn't do
get out of
anything. Like, literally could not do anything in that situation. Once you block that elbow, the second one will break it and you die in. That's crazy.
I think
And he
gets another
still has
point
it.
here. Oh, no, it doesn't.
Not quite. Yeah, we'll see where we're going. But loop to loop, this is the match I was waiting for, where they're both swinging the living shit at each other and doing like 6 million damage per turn.
I would say a loopy-loop and pool and your shoes are looking cool, but neither one of them will have shoelaces.
Yeah, like, he just has big spikes, man. He's got those big Yeezys.
Yeah, definitely repping the Yeezys before anyone else.
Yeah. Medieval Yeezys. All right, Dong.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That-
catches the tag. That's it.
Dang. Slide
You
Tiger.
got
hit
Slide
the-
Tigers, my guy.
Yeah, that's definitely the day one Slide Tiger tag.
Man,
That's my favorite. I love that.
Mansa.
Thank you. I can buckle down when I need to.
He buckled down when she needed to. Good studying procedure.
Shut up,
Excellent.
little girl, before I steal your Crocs.
Wow, she would wear Crocs. Actually, like are like Crocs in like SoulCalibur universe like Lizard Man and like moccasins or something,
Probably moccasins, yeah.
or like I don't know. I'm thinking.
I thought Crocs and SoulCalibur was just Lizard Man.
But you like get to wear them.
I meant the feet, the shoes. I guess I should say the shoes, not the feet, because there's some weird people.
And Dylan might be a little cringe. She isn't that. That's amazing.
You don't think she'd wear Crocs?
Oh my God, you're
lying.
right. Revan's actually got the tech. If she would probably wear Crocs, like unironically, because she
That's
is
what I'm
Filipino.
saying. I told you.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
You guys think I'm just making this shit up? Come on.
That's so funny, dude. That's
Well,
amazing.
If you like Crocs or you hate Crocs, you can still donate to Match Reno.
That is
Yeah.
very true. We don't
Donate
judge
to the
you
Matrino
for,
and then say
for
what you feel
liking
about Crocs. Just
Mm-hmm.
say what you feel about Crocs. We'll see who
21
wins.
votes remaining. 21 of you can vote for Crocs or no Crocs, yay or nay.
Yeah, man. So remember, this is defining the future of the game. Maybe she'll have Crocs the next game.
Yo, that would be crazy if they put Talim's like great granddaughter in Tekken 8 and she has Crocs on.
All I could think of was like, is that how they're gonna nerf her 6K?
Finally, right?
No,
Dude,
it's gonna
give her
buff it,
Crocs.
dude. She's gonna have even better like range on.
She's gonna have the great value Crocs, the ones from like Walmart that are like really fucking hard. So it's gonna hit for like 38 damage or something.
And be
Sly Tiger
faster.
has the right of it, by the way. It's Josie.
Her name is Josie. True. True.
Like deadass. It's actually true.
As much as Crocs are an eyesore, they're comfy.
Yeah, I can't deny it.
Wearing Crocs is grounds for execution. I like where graffiti's at. My wife
Wow.
loves Crocs, but I'm like, I couldn't.
If you don't like Crocs, I would recommend getting a Birkenstocks, but they're like made out of the Croc material. They're a lot cheaper, but they're really comfortable. I learned that tech from surprisingly the wire cutter, and I sponsor me Birkenstock, but like. Dude, like they're cheap as shit and they're like amazing. Like if you don't want to look like a Crocs wearer, just get those. It's the same material. It feels great.
Genius.
I'm wearing them right now. They make my feet nice and warm in the winter.
I'm wearing fluffy house slippers and they're amazing.
I wish I could wear like Waldo's shoes.
I wouldn't want to know what those shoes even look like.
They're big and
Pointy.
pointy / horny. They're like
big and horny.
they like
Alright.
basically have like blades on them, man.
Sounds like
you don't
me on a
fuck around.
Saturday night. Ha ha ha.
Got him. Is this a Zasmir or a good question? Who is coming up next?
Jimbo versus Thermidor? That doesn't
That's
sound like a
not a
Zasmir.
Zasmir. Yeah.
Ron versus Veramuntra's probably.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
West Coast 4.
Dude, yeah, West Coast 4 is the battle for like I don't know. Like it's weird. I've been seeing nothing but like mirrors because I think Nitty played against I forgot his name already. I felt bad. The stream server is number 2, so this is gonna be the most passionate match you'll ever see in your life. They both have like OR at the end of their names, right? So you can basically
This is definitely a name match. Yeah, one of them has to end the night as Jimbo or as Thermi, and that's it. Thermid. Yeah, Thermid.
Yeah, Thermid or Jimbo Net.
Or Jimbo Nat. Yep. No,
Jimbo Nat. Yeah.
No OR.
Yeah, no ORs. Oh, this is always a funny matchup because I still remember somebody unironically saying that Harumaru was like a better Nightmare.
Oh yeah, they were saying that was the same person that also said Ivy had like 7 threes across the whole cast, right? Was that the same guy?
I don't think it was actually like a toxic take. I think it was like the first impressions of this character were really positive. It was before we kind of knew that he had a lot of weird holes. Speaking of weird holes, that was a very odd art.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that round star RE maybe for something to stop like an AGA. My bad, I was gonna say A6. What the hell, wrong character. But I don't picture Thermidor the type to just throw that out that early. Oh, fancy.
Hey,
And
9K baby.
as soon as one of them gets a round that they think is saucy, they're gonna teabag or taunt, and I live for it.
I'm expecting a drop kick, and from Jimbo. Well, he's already being weird. He just Ronin canceled into the parry like round 2. That takes some balls. Dude, that 9K is so good. Destroying Warrior's focus. Hey, speaking of that. Hey, what?
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Yo, the troll!
And the delay.
This is amazing. Oh my god, he dies for it, but that was amazing. Just stand there, bare knuckles.
That's an RI, right? So that does work. He was just early.
Yeah, he was just early because, like, defender had the option to hold, but he had the right of way of it to just do the clap to catch the RE reactivation. Big swing, bata. Oh wow, really disrespecting the fact that that man is still in stance. He's gonna get slapped around. Big zonks. Oh, okay, 2A to try to slow down movement, maybe just a bit. Okay, we're gonna go in, huh? Oh yeah, that's the Oki. Oh no, 9K. Oh no!
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like that one was warranted.
That was pretty funny, dude. Like, this is poetry in motion. The way that Servitor is playing is like, it's like, have you ever seen an exhibit where they show off like the wax museum of like the like Cro-Magnon man and like his progression eventually into like what resembles like something that looks like Chuck Norris? Yeah, that's what we just saw, like a fucking like work of art.
And it was a work of art where it's like it's beautiful, but at the same time it's also disgusting. You're like, wow, that's fucked up, but it's so nice looking.
It's like the opposite of like throwing a can of soup at like a painting and like super gluing your hand, like those Peta stunts, right? It's ugly, but it's cool. It's actually it's like metal. He's like literally he's like Slayer the player. Okay, but now home field advantage. You're in the ancient land of the mean pole, motherfucker. You gonna oh, the passive beast, my guy. Yo.
I like how that's the path of peace, and he just gut checks you with a fucking sword. You're dead.
It's called about the beast because lethal hit. You can only do that if you don't attack. Oh my god, the
checking
shoulder.
immediately.
Oh my god.
Jimbo's kind of soft. Jimbo.
Oh my god, the back turn. Like, what?
He was a little too lost in the sauce. Can we be real there? He just kept walking.
This is
There was
insane.
no
dude.
step block.
This is insane. This is the most fun I've had watching this game in a hot minute. Oh my god. Okay, big drill. Cracks open the oil barrel. Okay, going for full screen. It's crazy how much full screen these guys are playing too. It's not just like, oh, I'm in your shit. It's like, oh no. Every place is like a place with that activation. Okay, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah, they're trying to force whips on each other. Yeah, Thermidor does give out the button for the Jimbo to catch the whip there.
Okay, 2A going in there. Oh,
Ooh,
gets
and
caught.
catches the step away. I love that. Just conditioning him towards that wall with these big buttons and then making him step.
Man, this movement is amazing. Okay, blocks the drill. Can't get the punish right there. It's
Oh, he doesn't spin the bar here. That's so unfortunate. Only 9 seconds left on the timer, which means that basically the Soul Charge extension is only so that he can get enough time to try to get enough chip damage to close out this round. And unfortunately, Thermidor is not about it. He's like, no, I'm playing back here, bro.
I
What do you
think-
you're still-"
oh, great timing check. Gets a counter hit and everything. Okay, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, big drill. Oh, goes for the swing batter, expecting the parry.
Ooh, big anti-air combo.
Oh, gets a little bit of a poke in the butt. All right, never mind.
Yeah, 1,000 years of pain, Naruto.
Oh god.
I love that. Just checking the AJ.
Nice
Does
whip
not
on it.
want to
Oh,
let
that
him.
was sick.
He does not want to let him walk around with these giant normals. He's like, no, no, no. You whip something right outside of my range, you're getting punished.
Okay, goes for the mid lawnmower and an excellent punish.
Oh, he's fucking dead because the drop. Bink.
Wow.
Sometimes you get dropped on your head as a baby. Sometimes you get dropped on your head as a grown man with a lot of sake.
My soul. Do you still
Man.
thirst?
That was crazy. What a,
Hold
what a
up.
game.
Let him cook. Hold up. Let him cook.
Well, that was as fun as we were expecting it to be. That was hilarious. What a great set. All right, so the winner of course, is Thermidor, who will be parked in Winter's Finals. And Cindy versus Sly Tiger is coming up pretty soon, I would imagine. Of course, Fairmontress and Ron the Tryhard being the crap out of each other on the lower end of the bracket. Manta and Revan might possibly be done. Let's check the match reporting to get an inside scoop on the action. Okay, Manta takes it over Revan. So Manta versus Absolute Force, who will also find themselves running into Jimbonator. And then, yeah, Fairmontress and Ron the Tryhard, I don't think they haven't reported yet. All right, yeah. So, speaking of reporting, report yourself to duty to freaking check out the match arena, my guy. It hasn't moved in a hot minute. It's 34-34, which is a good number, but not good enough. It needs to be
What?
higher.
Yeah, we've had one more code used.
What?
We got 20 codes left, guys. Use them up.
I'm mad.
So you guys are gonna hear BPC make more of his Lil Jon impression.
Turn down for.
No, I'm stopping there.
You didn't want to give it to us, damn
I
it.
can't go on. I can't. do that.
What? Yeah.
You claim one. Good job, Zhao Linger.
What's the
You've done the Lord's work.
Okay.
what's the monologue from the Chappelle show when he's on
I think it
trial?
was just those 3 words over and over.
No, he does that, but then here's like the one where
Well,
like
15 got thrown in there. Hold on. Something magical just happened. A Christmas miracle just occurred. My Revan, thank you so much.
Revan.
Yo, man. Shout outs to Crocs, everybody. Crocs are comfortable and hideous, but wonderful. Thank you, Crocs. Thank you for your sponsorship. And thank you to the Philippines. All of y'all. But no thank you to Talum anymore.
I don't know where the shout out's going.
It just turned into a Talum joke, you know, that's just how we do. Excellent though. That's
Filipino
awesome.
food
Thank
juice.
you so much. You've been saved by Revan, you know, by the who's the homie. I really can't wait to I genuinely can't wait for Sabin to come out just to go back to locals again and just chill out with with Revan and everybody. And just I don't know, man. It's gonna be so weird because it would just feel like I feel like especially 6, right? 6 is it's a little bit more active than 5 in terms of overall. And I know that if we have local, it's going to be pretty poppin'. Then it would just be like, I don't know. We've all known each other for so long because like the time between games is so significant. Like there's really big gaps. It's not like, oh, a small amount. So yeah, all right. Incendiary versus Slide Titterinos on West Coast Dose. I'm excited to see this. Incendiary, of course. Who knows what he's gonna play? Maybe Gary, maybe X, maybe. I wonder how the Ivy matchup is into Talon. Because I think on paper it's bad for Talon, but like in practice, I think it just turns into a giant shit show, right? You just get in, you just don't stop.
It's like what's the name of that one band? It's like the Smash Mouth song. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Yeah, it's that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
that one line. Oh, it's that one line over and over and over.
They don't stop. I'm trying to think of like how we would reword the lyrics to Rockstar to like Talon. No way. I wish.
Huh?
No way. I dream.
Okay, it's mean,
I want to
right?
see this so badly if it's real, but I don't think it is.
What, you don't like Smash Mouth?
No, I
Shout-
want to see
shout
grow. I want to see Incendiates grow, my guy.
The wind is calling me.
It's not happening, is it?
I think it's a bait.
It seems like it is. I don't really, well, I mean, just lingering there, staring. And it's like, there we go. All right.
I
back.
got it. Too
We're
much
back.
clothes and not enough boobs. Had to
Yeah.
switch.
I don't know, man. Like, he's got some pretty good chest. They're just not, they're just like, they're pecs, you know?
Yeah, like I said, too much clothes and not enough boobs.
Ivies
All
are
right.
bigger.
Mm-hmm. There's no debating it, unfortunately.
But
I
think
wish a
they're-
male character would come along and have bigger pecs than Ivy has boobs and just like destroy the SoulCalibur horny meta. That'd be so sick.
I'm still waiting for that character.
That's what I'm saying. I want that so badly. I don't know why, because I'm straight, but it just sounds great. It sounds like a great thing to do. Just destroy the horny meta.
Oh, the horny meta lives on between these two characters. And
Wait, what? Huh? Pause.
Oh, hey, trust me, I've seen the Talon fan art.
Chris Sanson, we found your entire community.
All right, but anyway, get zonked.
Yep.
So this
British
is
woman destroys Filipino child POV.
the funny is she's like a grown ass adult. All right, 4-4-B trying to catch. Actually, that's really good. So like that's a really good choice of a move to stop kind of standard Talon pressure because
Ooh, I like the small sidestep there to kind of over. I was gonna say to reposition towards the wall to get the wall spot there, but drop the combo after it.
oh there it is again. 4-4-B. I'm not sure. It's funny because like I think it somehow beats like AA somehow, even though it's not supposed to. All right. Ooh.
I like that. Yeah, checking and making sure that he's not pressing too many buttons there. Those wall rising
what's that?
caves getting a little too ambitious.
Oh, nice throw. Doubles it up. Good clutch.
I'm sorry, did she get lethal hit and lose her hat, or did she not have a hat in this game? I actually fucking forgot.
He has a hat in the game.
Okay, so the 228 knocked off her hat. Got it. Just double
Yeah.
checking. Ooh, yo Jays? I'm sorry, yo Crocs?
It's like the Devils wears Prada versus like I don't know who's like a wholesome like Moana or something.
This is definitely a Moana versus the Devil Wears Prada. That's a great way to put it. And right now the Devil Wears Prada is stepping all over this little native girl. That's kind of rude.
Dude, this is about as racist as expecting the matchup to be. Nice little poke there to seal the deal. Let's see what Side Tiger has, because lots of resources on deck to use, but seemingly getting pushed out and bullied all over the map. All right, that was unbelievably privileged and messed up.
Yeah,
I swear to God, that was the most Karen moment I've seen in a hot minute.
She definitely phoned, like she called the managers for that one. She was like, "Excuse me, this
What?
hitbox
Wait,
isn't
that just
working the way
happened.
it's
Where is? Okay, never mind.
Muppets." Excuse me, this hitbox is not working as intended. I need you to fix this right now. Mammoth to vertical. What do you want us to do? Make it hit on the side of me. What do you mean?
You missed your chance at mercy.
Yeah, I ate half of it. Can you remake it for me?
My old man is dead to me.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me, I ate half of this move. Can you remake the other half as a vertical for me? Thanks.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, nice Superman punch. That's a pretty respectable amount of damage. I am not okay. Gain high check, so that's good from Incendiate to discourage. Because like a lot of the offensive column kind of starts from highs and then progresses into crazy mids and shit like that. But now we're just seeing an absolute nightmare of resets. The gaggle. Oof.
Not really allowing the offense to get started by Sly Tiger. Only allowing him like small pokes here. But you have to admit the amount of things that like happen in these rounds. Sly Tiger is still getting very close to closing out with this like small caliber neutral style play that he's not really trying. He doesn't want to play this way. You know what I mean?
That's true.
He's being forced to, and he's still making it look very close. Like these are not landslide victories by any means. Oh, ooh, I love the mix there. That was such good movement.
That was so smooth. Oh my god, and then
oh, man said Mr. Clean, baby, why these mid so clean?
Damn, dude, that was brilliant pressure right there from Sly Tiger. Yo, and the neutral, my guy. Package. Roll. It goes for the high check for the tech trap, but doesn't get any payoff for it. But staying outside, not really being too aggressive, just chilling.
Ooh, the side step's just walking him down, not allowing him to get anything big started here. But unfortunately, the zoning from Incendiate is still so strong.
Oh, it crouched.
Yeah, it does end as a tech crouch button, which is really funny.
Saul punishes as well. Yo,
that was fucked up. That was just a read and a half. What an amazing call out from Sly.
That was so cool. All right, soul charge time from both of these players. Lamau.
Why did that juggle both of you? I don't remember 4v8 juggling.
I love this
ever.
game, dude. Alright. Going in there, but like lots of 4-4-B action. Again, stifling a lot of the pressure.
Haterade detected. What flavor? That sounds delicious.
Oh wow, interesting choice of attempted timing / punish.
Yeah, these 2-1-4-Bs are getting Incendia out of a lot of these, a lot of trouble from these verticals. Ooh, yeah. Switched options immediately. Went for horizontal, then immediately went for for vertical.
Just looking say gonna get a little bit of there, but okay, soul charge. Now the pressure is on, but immediately goes into kind of a defensive posture right at the gap. But now this is that is so fucking stupid. It's unbelievably dumb. I cannot believe this game right now. I'm so mad. Like what the hell? Okay, it's an uphill battle, but I'm feeling the power of the wind right now. I'm definitely feeling that I was feeling the power of the wind. I am.
You know, they're in a pretty closed-in forest. There's not a lot of wind for her to channel in here, my man.
Oh my god, dude. That was like incredibly fucked up right at the end there. But, you know, good attempt though. Just really tried to keep the pressure on, but you know, solid defense from a solid player makes it so difficult to close out rounds.
I'm still dumbfounded by the amount of fuckery we saw in that final round.
Man, there was a lot of interesting interactions, to say the least. But, you know, the essence of the game was really just like, you know, great adaptation from Incendiate overall. Because, like, the thing is, weathering the storm of that pressure is really difficult. It's not like... You're making a million guesses a second, and you have like no real option until like it's really absolutely your turn. It's hard to kind of be like, hey, you know, buckle up. I'm about to get like punched for like 14 hours, and then you eventually you're like, I could peek your head out and maybe check to see if like the rain's gone.
And unfortunately, the rain was still coming down pretty hard. I think that the amount of like hitboxes that Incendiate put out where he was almost like a sniper in Call of Duty, right? Like he wasn't shooting with an SMG hoping to hit something. Everything that he did was precise and for the most part hit its mark. That man had like an 87% accuracy by the end of that game. And
Yeah.
I will say that some of those extra accuracy points came from some tracking verticals, but that's fine. You know, that's just the game giving. Sometimes the game just gives.
I mean, like, it's kind of funny because when you play against Talon and as Ivy, when they get in, it's like you're playing Shipyard.
That's so true. Everything's a shotgun.
Yeah, like everything is a
Like,
shotgun.
bang!
You wake up, you're just bullets like raining down from the sky. Like it's just not. As someone who played him in bracket, like it's. There were moments where it's just like, damn, dude, I don't actually get to do anything in this game right now, do I? And Ivy's kind of in the same vein of Sazball out of weapon, except she's like just always that way. So, you know, he was very creative in how he got out of those situations. All right, up next, we're going to have Thermidor versus Incendiate. This is going to be winners finales, I believe. She got 2-1 for B. That's true, that she can be a little squirrely with that. The thoughts of thoughts, what the... all right, let's see what we got here. 5009, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. 17 codes remaining, everybody, so definitely let it rip whenever you feel so inclined. I'm gonna stretch my arms a little bit because they're hurting, because I have to try to carry the weight of SoulCalibur on my shoulders. JK, I don't do any of the work. Bigpapachunk does all of the work, and I just do all of the play, and I go 0-2 every week just because.
Sorry, what? I just woke up.
No,
I just shout into a microphone every few weeks.
You know what? But you're like my favorite shouter. Well, actually, there's a lot of favorite. All of you guys are my
There's
favorite.
a lot
shouters.
of. I was like, there's a lot of good shouters. I don't know what you're talking about.
You listen. Black Sage Am, man. Like better than Black Adam. That's for sure.
They see me riding my Segway. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Patrolling and trying to catch me black and nerdy.
All right. I think this matchup is. It's funny. It depends on who you talk to, because I still one of my favorite bits of Wednesday Night Fights lore is Zed hating on Nightmare, because I remember Schneider X beating the shit out of him like week in and week out, and just how salty that man was. But that wasn't really reflective, I think, of the actual meta, where I do think that X really fucks up Nightmare, especially in clutch situations.
Is SC2 amplified, right? I think that these were the best two characters in SoulCalibur 2, and Nightmare had the edge over everyone in the game minus Xianghua, and then Xianghua had a pretty even-ish or winning matchup against the entire roster, but shit on Nightmare. This is kind of the same thing, right? Like, a lot of Nightmare is very polarizing. There's a lot of characters that do very well against him, but there are characters who literally he just destroys their kit. Xianghua, I can't think of a fucking losing matchup for this character. I'm sorry.
We'll have to ask the Xianghua mains.
They're not allowed to give insight if they say she has a losing matchup. They can say she has an even one, but as soon as they say she has a losing one and it's not
What the flying F was
the movement here is
We need to talk about that. That was
like 7
that was a
layers.
rip
That was
punish and
the
a half.
craziest dip I've ever seen.
Dude, like Thermidor escaped death, but clearly not for long. But holy crap, that was highly illegal.
These guys went to a party with nachos and double dipped like 4 times. That was fucked up.
All right, 2A, nice punish right there. Pressure on
on Oki, yeah.
There it is again.
And now he's just shotgunning it like he's a GTA character.
It's kind of nuts too because of how effective that Oki is. You don't see other characters have the options to do that, but it's because you have like a horizontal mid launcher, and that's a little bit evasive.
That also beats armor because you can stuff the startup of armor if it's not like that. So if you're using CP as an Oki tool, they cannot mash. Like people are like, "Oh, Nightmare has armor, bro!" Like you can't mash armor out of that.
Yeah, that's
not on
anyway.
I can do this.
No, Nightmare's armor is not like Astra's. Remember, if you hit his armor, he bubbles, and then he gets 3-night terror charge.
That is kind of dumb.
But it's on Oki, so it doesn't matter.
That is kind of dumb though, because I thought like it would be below the damage threshold at first hit.
you know, you would think, but because of the fact that the armor has a startup, you can beat armor because you're stuffing it as it's starting up.
Nice. Runs up 2A. Sometimes it just works.
Yeah, I like that. That was the exact opposite of space control. That was full gorilla, monkey style, but it worked. I like it.
Battle 1.
I felt it was kind of measured. It wasn't too brain dead. Like, at this level, I don't think anything was
Well,
really...
not that it's brain dead in a sense, but there was definitely ways to control neutral without potentially losing the round for it in something like a 2A situation. But like knowing that your opponent's probably gonna go for armor, a walk up to a just it's getting the job done as fast as possible, kind of like a monkey would, you know, like in a non-derogatory sort of way.
I just do not understand how monkeys have a good word that thing in this context, but continue.
Okay, all right. So if you give a monkey and a human the same task, a monkey knows that there is a reward at the end because they're being played with all the time. They're being used for like tests and stuff. So like, look, I'm just gonna get this done because I want the banana you're gonna give me. So Incendia thought of the round as the banana and said, I'm going to get this done the fastest way possible because I want the yellow dot at the top of the screen.
Jesus Christ, man.
Is that not layered?
It's really layered. There's a lot of like, you know how banana a lot? There's like another banana inside the banana at this point.
Exactly, yeah. Like you open the peel and you're like, there's not a banana here. Oh, another peel. And you open the peel again. You're like, motherfucker, there's got to be a banana under this one. And then you open the peel and you finally get to the banana. It feels good though.
Man, this neutral is being played so well by Incendia. Like never feel like there's never any point where I feel like Thermidor has like an easy way into like getting counter hits. Oh, here's the big punish.
Dang, that's because he was playing the small caliber there so well up until, you know, that one stuffed vertical, that one side.
Imagine waking up with that much violence. Whoa!
I won't even. Ooh, okay. This is the
Nice
3-0
2K.
I was right about to say. I was literally speaking it into I manifested that. I'm tilted.
It's really good because I think it was unpredictable as it was used in a zoning context instead of one where it's traditionally used as a mix-up.
Yeah, it was like still in the range 2, range 1 situation and just throwing out the longest range of your fast normally. That was really good. This still feels very under control for Thermidor, right? Like a lot of these canned situations that Shangwa puts you in, Thermidor's playing really, really well through them. Like he's not like dying. He's not getting X'd. You know, sometimes you're just like, damn, haha, get X'd.
What?
Oh, get fucking X'd.
Yeah, I was like, hey man, you just like really spoke it into being right there, man.
I need to stop manifesting things. Oh no.
Oh, right, okay. So mix-up time goes for the.
Wow. I did not know you could do
no way.
What kind of
No way.
shit was that? This German.
Oh my god.
That was the German savior. Like that was. I don't know what kind of shit that Thermidor just pulled there, but I've never seen anyone backdash out of that setup.
It felt like it was maybe delayed. That's why he was able to get out of it.
Maybe he did a delayed 3A, right? Maybe.
I think it was a delayed 3A. I'm almost like 100% sure because like. Yeah, because he stepped forward, so it had to be delayed.
Battle 1.
Yeah, no, good
That
stuff
was-
with Thermidor. Whew.
Yeah, that was a really good call out on the delay as well. Then.
Ooh, nice duck punish. We're gonna get in there, roll into another mix-up, and almost dead.
This combo instead goes for a mix-up that puts him all the way down to a quarter health already.
Just like that, though. He's coming back. Thermidor ain't dead yet. He's hella mad.
Safe launcher against Nightmare, haha.
Just kidding.
Goku can't block 1 BP. I think Goku probably loses to Mitsurugi and Shangwa. What the fuck is Goku gonna do about an I-12 CE?
Big HVAs, okay.
Ooh, nice. Very big stuff there.
Yeah, homie be sequencing right now. He's like on like Fruity Loops. Oh my god, what?
The backdashes from Commodore there for the space control and whip punishment were so fucking good.
That was impressive.
There's nothing, you can't say anything wrong about that.
I can't. Okay.
The deck. Nice, another good backdash. Thermidor walking his way off the corner there too, if you guys didn't notice. Walked his way back towards center stage so that there was no way he could potentially get rung out by some X shenanigans.
Nice. Step into Soul Charge. You're managing to interrupt the move coming for his legs. The drill finds oil
Get it with
somehow.
the legs. Ooh.
Okay, this is gonna be a nice fat punish. Yeah, good night, sweet prince. We can talk about water now.
Not only talk about water, drink it, because water's fucking delicious. Please remember to do that.
Yeah, drink water. Don't drink alcohol like me.
I am like 8 months sober, and it feels pretty cool.
It's probably really awesome. I'm like the opposite. I'm actually still hungover. After the,
I replaced my beer kick with sparkling water, which in a sense is actually super healthy because it's just water with bubbles.
Yeah, actually, like, no joke. I kind of do. As I get older, I like LaCroix a little bit more. Thermidor still plays this game. What do you think, SabinDeus? Of course he does. Also, shout out to Sabin. That is the guy who runs basically all of the East Coast. Bless his heart.
Hey, is that the sponsor of Incendiate?
Yeah.
World famous? Whoa.
Yeah, the world famous Team Deus, one of the best esports teams to ever exist. But speaking of esports teams, here we go. Shout outs to Team Deus. Make sure you buy a beanie or something.
I think he's alive.
Oh my god, never mind.
Damn, I'm
Sponsorship
fucking
denied.
nasty.
Okay, never mind. The 2K brought to you by Team Deus.
Wait, does Team Days actually have beanies? For real, for real? Somebody link me the
They
website.
used to.
Yeah, Sabin, link me the website, please.
Do you actually still sell merch by any chance? I'm actually kind of curious because I thought it was like it's not warehouse stuff, so I think we still have opportunities. Anyway, yeah, the Teespring. Yeah, look at that. We'll have to shout out this Teespring store. Also, shout out to Fat, even though they're not on the screen.
He tried to move. He tried to run. Yeah, that was a run counter on that 4A. Very good stuff from Thermidor.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that was a very interesting ender to that Launcherino. Okay. Dude, these microsteps are really... Oh, my God.
This might be the one mix up.
Oh!
Isn't that like minus 16? Oh. Isn't that that 2, what is that? 2 B plus K? Isn't that minus 16?
Honestly, I haven't looked at
It's
frame
one of
data.
the more punishable options.
Wait, are you saying to me that there's actually a punishable move that
Yes,
Stronglaw can do?
Stronglaw, the sidestep launcher, not the 2-2B, the 2-2 A plus B is also punishable. It's minus 12 in close range, which means against Nightmare it's not punishable. So.
Oh, yeah. You can't do anything about it.
You're right. She doesn't have anything punishable. I made a mistake.
How dare you? Oh, man.
Plus, into the mix. What's the next one? Ooh, tries to go for another throw at Thermidor, ready for it. Walking around, getting his way off the corner there. Blocking both the mix-ups. Backstepping his way into getting some guard pressure here. Once again, just trying to bait an option out of Incendiate. So close. Gets the option bait, but unfortunately does not get the list punish and puts himself into one mix-up situation. Even got the 6-6K. Incendiate calling out that immediate stance transition.
That was a really, really good switch in tempo for Incendiate. Basically, the game plan from Thermidor was to go into stance to go for a mix-up, but his opponent immediately recognized him, just went in. Really brilliant stuff.
And already has him at half here. Oh, fuck. Less than half. This is the 420, 360 no-scope, left-right mix-up time. Here we go.
Nothing.
All right,
Oh my god, and a punish from on high. Bring the thunder. Oh, there we go. There's a setup. Okay, goes for the lawnmower. Okay, flipping around like a crazy man. Oh my god.
You can't punish with that. You can't punish.
Oh my sweet baby Jesus. That was the most effed up sequence I've seen in a hot minute. My god.
Thermidor said, look. Y'all are sleeping on the wrong one, bro.
Dude, that just got me to sit up out of my seat. I was about to like kind of go catatonic, but this guy just put life back into my body. That was so cool.
Yeah, never would I say, dude, Nightmare's so fucking hype.
Okay, big roll. Not finding his way. Oh my god, that damage.
We do this every week sort of fight, and Thermidor was like, hold my beer. We're gonna teach you kids some shit.
Oh man, and just like that though, there goes that game.
But then Sean
It doesn't
was
take
like,
much.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Haha, get X'd. Haha, sorry.
It's not even getting an X. It's just like, get incendiated, man. Become the nugget, my guy.
Justice will prevail.
Yeah, definitely moving on to grand finals, winner side, trying to get that chicken nugget, trying to get that the art money actually.
I have to tell you, as someone who plays this game in competitive context a lot, the fact that like Incendiate could just take like an L like that and be like, Lamau, I win, is crazy to me. I could never do that.
Why does she still hit like a damn truck for just existing?
Yeah, no, like exactly. Like Thermidor, when you
know Therm, she's been this way since like SoulCalibur 2. I don't know what to tell you, friend.
dude, that like genuinely, I was like SoulCalibur 2 damage. Like he literally did like one sequence off of a kind of like mid-speed launcher and like got like almost like 90 damage. It was pretty effed up.
not only a mid-speed launcher, a mid-speed evasive launcher that is safe to Nightmare, because at tip range it's like -10, and most characters don't have an I-10 that'll reach. But further in close range, I think she's -14. So Nightmare's only punish would be something like a 3K. Oh, 2K as well.
Oh man, that was so cool. All right. Pheromontris was absolute force. I believe this is losers, so this is going to be very exciting. Crawl back to the top. Of course, Pheromontris versus Yoshi 6 is not an old matchup by any means. It's like, as far as like, this is like the new like core gatekeeping level where it's just like, if you beat these two guys, you're probably pretty good at the game.
Core A gatekeeping.
Core A gatekeeping.
Yeah, instead of Core A gaming, same difference, yeah.
Yeah, this is a girl from Core A gatekeeping, and I'm here to tell you that you suck at the game. Like, it's on this whole video essay about like the roots of gatekeeping, where the gates are from, like who's bringing up the gates, who tends the gates.
Sounds like something Juna would do.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, or like that would be some Brian F content, you know.
Yeah.
You know, shout outs to. You know, actually, I need to go do a roundup of all of our content creators for this game. It's hard to find them, honestly. At least, I follow as many people as I can, and I really... The one I see the most, ironically, is that VTuber named Birdie, of all things. No, they do like Sam Show right now.
Honestly, I don't think I've heard of him.
Oh, we hung out with them like once. It was during COVID. I remember like we interacted with them like pretty heavily on Twitter. They're cool. One of them's like I don't know what his shtick is, but he's like clearly a fanboy. I don't know what the like. It's just it's cool. It's like VR chat, but like not annoying. All right. So obviously, I think we're gonna see an absolute Yoshi. I think.
Yeah, Yoshi is a character that does extremely well against that. So I don't think there's any reason to go for a secondary here that's going to struggle a little harder, right? He's got the Nightmare, who also does pretty good. But the Misery, not the best pick, right? You got the right Mitsu for the job this time around.
All right, here we go.
And on a no ring out stage, all walls, a whole lot of space to work with. This is pretty good.
This is great for Yoshi.
Yeah.
Like, Yoshi loves getting up in there and be like, you get to pick between 6k or get hell swept over and over. Like right here, we're already pushing into the wall. Oh, yep, yeah, there it was. Went for 6k.
Yeah, I like the competitive check, right? Calling him out immediately, saying, no, we're 3King you. I'm not playing this, I'm not playing this mixed game. Ooh, I like that murder stuff. And then
great heads up
immediately
play. Oh my god, just
he dead?
Not be wrong. Yeah, he wins.
Torch.
That's crazy. Like, Yoshi 6 is playing out of his goddamn board right now. Like, Yoshi 6, absolute force, my bad. Yeah. Uh-oh, there it is, the Bobby Hill. Okay, give him a little bonk check, but isn't there like a confirm off of that? Or is it only a counter hit?
It's only on counter hit. The bonk turns into, that's 4B, it turns into 4B just frame B.
Good to know, good to know.
Ooh, -4. Yeah, still checking. I really like that. That's a really good position for Zoss. That shit.
That did so much effing damage.
Forget. The fucked up part about that throw is that's still just a mix-up throw. That's 2-1-4 or 2-3-6 A plus G.
That Yoshi 6 is absolute force. Just to clarify.
Yeah, just the name change. Ooh, 0 on block. Walks around that AA because it is a little stubby. But unfortunately doesn't get a punish on.
Okay, good timings from Pheromontris, really getting ahead of the game in the poke war. And now it's turning up the gas. Just like the background is basically torching itself, a complete and massive OSHA hazard walking into the store.
Why are the flames so loud?
They do seem loud, right? Like,
no, they're really loud.
I don't hear them.
You don't hear the music.
Hear the flames. What the fuck?
Like, dude, this game is toasty. All right,
It's definitely this is definitely an Usher song playing in the background right now. Let it burn, let it burn.
Oh, nice
Gotta let
one.
it get not whipped.
Lamau, I lied. I'm so stupid.
Ooh, very nice sidestep. Unfortunately, trying to go for the big.
Yo, that was the fanciest feast.
That was
He
a
got the
really
wet
strong
food out.
I love that sequence because he went for 2 highs in a row to bait Pheromonters into wasting a CE.
Oh, nice block. Oh
Demon,
my
yeah, you can't
God.
do that. Oh no,
That was
yeah,
hella
cannot
demonic.
believe that.
Oh, goes
He's
for triple
dead.
B, doubles it
Mhm.
again. Wow. Nice Oki play.
You can't even tech once you eat the 3B on the ground right there, unfortunately.
No, the power of the abyss. No, my curse. No, my curse.
No, my curse, he says loudly and into my ear. Okay, the flames are getting louder somehow.
I think they get louder all the way up until the final round. Oh, could have got a pretty good whip punish on that, but only just trying to use these throws to condition Yoshi 6 to duck into these the mids that Zos has, but
Goes for the mix. Oh, I
yeah.
love it. That's really smart. Oh,
Waiting around for the throws, breaking them, and then getting his own offense started off of it. Does not break a throw there. Fairmont just really just wants to hit him with these mids, and Yoshi 6 is content to block in his face and break the throws.
no.
That's
Does he get it?
Not a whip punish. Yeah.
No, my
It's-
God.
It is the best Hadouken to ever exist in a competitive game. You literally cannot whip punish it. Like I don't know why they gave it no whip punishment. Oh, he's he's
Oh
dead.
my God, he let go.
So the reason why he let go is because if Yoshi 6 tries to step on just 4K, you can catch him. But if he finishes the entirety of 4KB, he can spin and then punish you. So the mix there is that, do you think he's going to continue the string, or do you think he's going to stop and step around? Or
Yeah.
just step around? Oh, why do these Zost players and their fake combos into the fake esports mix-ups into big damage, and now he's already almost fucking dead.
Yo, man, that
You
was a
guys are
cryptocurrency
robbing.
combo, my guy.
Exactly. You guys are talking to your YouTube buddies, and you're saying that you've got the deal of a lifetime and to support your creator code. Meanwhile, you're just robbing your fan base.
Wow. Yeah, man. Okay, gets a little punished there. Nice double A. Gets those batteries slotted in. Okay, nice. Okay, stay on the ground a little bit low. Chilling.
It's not
Okay.
fake if it works.
Oh. Wow, the
Very
rogue
nice
AB.
B.
What the fuck? That was something else, man.
Oh, I like the sidestep there.
Shoot the leg, Cobra Kai, triple B, okay, going for like lots of Bs right there. Whole sequence full up, and now, okay, has some stage positioning, but it's getting kind of fenced out. Never mind, oh no, doesn't get the splat.
Ooh, almost got wall spot there.
Oh, I know.
think-
Sorry, I know why the flames are so loud.
Do you actually have your sound effects too high?
No,
What, do you have the flame enhancer?
no, I lowered the music volume.
Oh,
Oh, that makes sense.
right, well, play that funky music, white boy. Hey,
Oh, nice. I
Dude.
haven't seen that move in so long.
that was pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, getting the pokes. Okay, yeah, go in there.
Yeah, that's a
Moonsault.
pretty big counter hit confirmed.
Yo, man, this man's freaking commander rolls at range 2 have been absolutely chef's kiss. Absolute force kicking some ass right now. But speaking of kicking ass, though, take the leg,
Ooh,
gets
very
the
nice
will
dodge.
punish, but doesn't follow through with the rest. Okay,
Zero
oh, they're
blocks.
both blinking red, but gets caught by the tail end. He's getting close to getting in a checkmate situation. Well, actually, Zasano can block one thing and then be called a day. Oh my god, Hadouken! Oh my
Ooh,
god!
I think he's going to be a big punish. Yeah, he might be able to get the guard clutch situation. That's what he was
fucked up
waiting
reset.
for.
Wow, that was unbelievably messed up.
What
Wow.
you can do there is you can just eat the 6 BB. It wouldn't have killed you. That's the only thing you can do. Is eat the 6 BB, but you're standing after. So because you're standing, he can't immediately go for another 6 BB to guard crush you. You can side.
That's crazy.
It's not per se fake, but it's like, how the fuck are you gonna? Why did the first hit whiff? Because it was in a combo. That move does not hit
18 meter.
airborne.
This is massive for absolute force. Okay, slowing down a little bit. Getting just out of range.
Go for the A instead going for the wall combo there to try to get a reset here. Yeah, nice. Going for another one. Gets the
Right. Let's get the splat. Oh my god. Oh, and Phoenix still. Damn, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, he tried to RE.
Woo. Alright, here we go. Roll. Okay, 6K. And the noggin, those hands are long. Gives him the dick suck.
Ooh, getting the punish. Very nice stuff. These two are swinging. Exactly.
Yeah, they're swinging right now. Okay, goes for the throw, but you're going to get interrupted. Show me some of that force power. Okay, never mind. Manji's secret technique. Going to show you off that fancy move. Maybe the 2-ball special. Alright, goes in with, gives him the chicken combo.
Ooh. I'm not sure what that was, but nice just frame from range.
Oh, he had enough juice left in the tank
you're
to get the unblockable. Oh my god.
Damn, that's I'm not sure what that just frame was for, but it was a really nice looking just frame. It was cool.
That was hella good. Shout out to Absolute
that might have
Force.
been an A+B that turned into a B slide K. I'm sorry, a B+K that turned into a B slide K. That's my guess.
Whew. Yeah, that was a spicy match, man. That went straight to 100.
I like the aggressiveness. That was really fun to watch.
Yes, absolutely fun. You sounded a little sleepy there, my guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I wake up for work at like 6 in the morning. But
Wait, don't
we
you
can make it through?
You're gonna make it the whole way?
Yeah, I can make it through. We got like what, 3 matches left? 4 matches? 1, 2,
so.
potentially 4. Yeah.
Potentially
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. So Thermidor versus Absolute Force, and then they will go. Whoever wins that will go back to grand finals, where they will face down the biggest villain of the night, Incendiate. YouTube comments hate him. What's his secret?
YouTube comments hate him, and Xbox Game Pass tournaments call him the underdog.
The
underdog Incendiate.
You're right.
I think I heard he's really good at MLB The Show.
Oh my god. That's
if
funny.
you guys want to see how sick Incendiate is at MLB The Show, remember to use those last 14 match arena codes, and we'll try to convince him to play it.
Oh, that actually is the most dope way to pitch.
I don't know if it'll work, but we'll try.
Dude, there's only 14 codes. You can't be holding back from this. It's like finding out that like Lit Mixtapes was Boom's name or something. I love MLB The Show.
Exactly. If you love SoulCalibur and you love Xbox Game Pass, you'll love MLB The Show.
Wasn't it on Game Pass for a hot minute?
Yes.
Like Calibur was?
Yeah, that's why that SoulCalibur Xbox tournament happened. Is because it was on Game Pass, and they were trying to sell people on Game Pass during the tournament. And for some reason, Major League Baseball, and for some reason, they just assumed everyone that was watching a fighting game tournament would love to hear about baseball.
Wait, but does Incendiate actually play MLB The Show, like for real?
That's for everyone that uses the last of those match arena codes to find out. That's not up to me. That's
must have like doxed it.
And 13 match arena users.
They absolutely must have totally doxed him and were like, hey, let's look at what these last players like. Incendiate grinds MLB The Show, not Calibur.
He rings me as a Phantasy Star Online 2 player.
Really? Oh.
Damn, you said like that's the noise you made sound like it's a bad thing.
Well, I'll just go with this. I really wish I had the money to play the game because I really, really like the parts. Oh my god, he almost went for the fancy piece combo, but he could not make it happen. Alright, but okay. Try to walk away from a nightmare. Oh man. Nice punish. Ooh, this is such a fast-paced match.
Oh no, this is scary. Backing away from the ring does not want to end up giving him a back turn flapjack.
Yeah. Or like give up free damage to the front turn flapjack, and then the 4KB comes out and zones the living shit out of Nightmare. What a cad. Ooh, nice flip
These
punish.
small side steps are so clean from Yoshimitsu's switch. Like, he's not doing super big side steps to commit to moving around like
what is this
Nirvana.
combo? It's so cool. Uh-oh. Is this the Bobby?
I don't think he's dead.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he went for the hard combo too and dropped. Sad face.
Adventure Quest over Wizards 101. You know what, Spirion? I fuck with that. Toontown over Adventure Quest. You know what, Insidia? I fuck with that.
I agree, actually. Where's Club Penguin in this ranking? By the
Yeah,
way?
I was gonna say we haven't talked about Club Penguin. We gotta hear this.
Well, speaking of Club Penguin, though, this man's about to get banned from the server for saying a dirty word. My God, this poor Yoshi 6 is getting thrown around like a kid who just rolled into VR chat. Oh my God!
But 2 bars a meter on the side of Incendiate. He's got to watch what he presses. Anything he presses could get him killed by BBB.
Right, absolute force trying to close the gap, but no, gets slapped across the cheek. Not thinking that his opponents be like, I'm gonna do it a second time.
Y'all are
I'm
just
plus
saying
2.
names. What are these games? You're lying, Graffiti Souls. There's no way you haven't heard of Adventure Quest, Dragon Fable, Club Penguin, Wizard 101,
Gaia Online.
Fantasy Star Online 2, Gaia Online. Dude, I was a weeb. Don't remind me about Gaia. Ew.
Nice. Titsy begins in the stinky armpit. 3D, roll it up. I'm not sure where we're going with this now, though. Going for some tempo. Oh, he's not gonna get a wall spot, but oh my God, what a...
And gets the reversal of fortune too. Now he's got his opponent at the ring edge here. Catching the walk out of the corner, immediately slamming him back down to the ground, saying, "We don't care about you, Monty Stump. Give me that game one."
That's crazy, dude. The pace in which these guys are playing is like breakneck. I'm getting whiplash just from watching them.
Wasn't there a Cartoon Network themed game? Yes. Fusion Fall. There we go. Why as a man are you catching another man's step? So true, Incendia. True.
Yo, man. The gay step catch.
That's what I'm saying. That step catch was not straight at all.
Fellas, is it gay to use a horizontal?
In 2023, as straight men, why are you using horizontals?
Yeah, only verticals.
That would be kind of fruity. RuneScape Classic is my first MMO. I still play RuneScape, as a matter of fact.
I genuinely... What the... Okay, that was a BGB play.
Yeah.
We've all been there. Alright, boop boop. Nice punish, right on the booty. Oh, but speaking of the booty... Yikes, yikes. Okay, getting splendid. I've been here. I hate this experience. Guys, dude, what the hell? Oh my God, he won it while Rising B, not full catch 3B, I think. Like, oh my
I
God.
think both of them get beat by that move because it's the vertical. I guess maybe the timing would have been different.
4-catch 3B is really slow.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Because that was like basically, I think, like a block punish opportunity. Or at least attempt at it. Okay,
Ooh, that was nasty. Very good timing catch there. And getting the... Wait, isn't that minus... Oh, he could have just killed him. That's like minus 14. He could have AA'd.
well, don't worry. He got the lawnmower in check. It's like, you know, I want to cut the grass.
That move is called Manji Cutter, right? I'm not tripping.
It might be. I can't remember off the top of my
There's
head.
a move called Manji Cutter, and I thought it was that one. I might be tripping.
Funny how his cutter was going. Jesus H. Christo, that damage just brought me back from the dead. That was crazy. Oh, okay. No, dude, like, Yoshi 6 is trying to find a way back into this game and is just getting absolutely butt blasted right now.
You know, my favorite thing about older SoulCalibur players is a lot of them say they don't really like Caliber 6 because you need really long combos to do damage, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you love classic Caliber and you love small combos that do huge damage, just play the same characters you played in SoulCalibur 2.
Oh,
just
big
play Nightmare and Changwa, and you'll be just fine.
Okay,
oh, very nice
block
step
at this.
from Yoshi 6, yeah.
Wait, he didn't even have to block it. He just stepped it. I didn't even see it.
Yeah,
Okay,
no
goes
block
for-
needed.
Here we go.
Absolute force, making an absolute force out of this mix-up, getting the 3B after. What's going to be the mix-up?
Oh,
that was a really nice delay on that.
Yeah, that's what caught him off guard. Oh my God, runs in and gives him the Tekken knee. Heat that scrap man. The big cheers. Okay. Give him the berry blast. Oh man, this is like the 2-sword special, man. Just 2 GBs left and right.
Yeah, and he has enough meter to actually get himself into a soul charge if he needs it now.
Oh my God, what a... Oh, that was almost the cleanest of punishes, but I think it might be a little bit too slow. And that tracked like a mofo. All right, 4KB on
that
Wake
was
Up.
the FBI in your inbox style attack.
That was awesome. All right, location services on. Tries to go for the funniest man.
GPS tracker on. What a reactionary soul charge. Amazing. I love it.
Oh, he
You're fucking
just
dead.
got harvested, man. He got put on the spit. Kebabs for life.
Oh, Grim Harvest. Yeah, that is the name of that move.
Do you still thirst?
Right, 2-0. It's looking dark for our friend here. Friend Absolute Force.
Is it because he's blue?
No, well, it's actually because he's absolutely in trouble right now.
Absolute Force is absolutely in trouble.
Yeah, this man's got to figure out something new to basically beat this really aggressive guy. But also, like, I think all it comes down to is like, he's getting hit by some pretty big moves. Like, this isn't like Death by 1,000 Cuts.
Fight Nightmare again. Yeah, this isn't as bad for Yoshi as fighting against Ivy.
Yeah.
Because the zoning isn't going to be nearly as strong on a character like Nightmare, but also dealing with armor is a little bit more of a hassle. Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
Just such small, like, rascally, like, bug-style buttons. Like, I'm going to poke you 1,000 times.
Oh!
And the only pokes that mattered. The only pokes that mattered. Nice stuff. Closing out with that Lola.
It's so good. Using the full extent of the Oki granted by that insanely good commander roll. Like, he's been so consistent with those. I don't think he's been flumping any of them. This is actually kind of a weird spot for Yoshi 6.
That was sick.
What the hell is happening?
Like, yeah, beautiful sequence. Amazing.
Oh, okay. Lord, give it, go take it away. Okay, nice.
I love beautiful sequence.
So good. Oh my god.
Man, the amount of offense on display right now for Yoshi, for Absolute Force is insane. Wow, catching the counter hit as well.
Absolute Force absolutely taking some of that meter right now. Triple B, single A, goes for the reset.
I love that great air control.
Dude, he's going into the real weird pocket of Yoshi land. Like, I'm expecting a 6AA airborne combo where you can't air control out of it, but he goes suspends the meter instead. Okay, not
maybe one mix.
Okay, punish this. Thank you. Gave you good weight, by the way.
Yeah, harvest season is over.
If you do that, if you try to punish a little bit too early, it sometimes does retract. So that's why he kind of hesitated to be. It's because I've been there, done that. It's not. Oh my god!
Using the flea stance to jump over a low, magnificent. Chef's kiss.
That was crazy good. Like, this man is on another human. Okay.
Gordon Ramsay would be so proud.
Yes, he would be. He wouldn't even call this man an idiot sandwich.
He'd be like, you have cooked the finest of dishes today.
He's gonna be like how he treats the kids in like the Master Chef kids version, where it's like, oh, this is so lovely.
Yeah, dude, I've seen that, and I'm like, Gordon Ramsay is definitely like actually being nice to these kids because he like TV was like, you can't do that to them. Okay, this is mental abuse. It's not okay.
You can't eviscerate these kids on live television as they cook you like burnt toast. Speaking of burnt toast, though, right now, you know, Nightmare make him look like Yoshimitsu looking like burnt toast right now. Oh my god. Oh, trades. Okay, no,
yeah, I like that. Fighting his way back into this slowly but surely. Absolute Force is at least working his way in here, right? Where Tomo's not allowed to just go for those box steps immediately after every piece of pressure. He's starting to have to mix it up a little bit more because Yoshi 6 is Absolute Force is calling out those box steps a little bit better here.
What?
Did he just wake up into that?
He woke up into it and decided to drink a cup of Joe named Nightmare's Sword. That was crazy.
The best part of waking up is sticking in your cup. Yeah, some difference. Yeah, that'll
Something
work.
like that. Yeah, we got it. Nice. Gets the blade because it goes through armor because it does enough damage. The relinquishes.
He's waiting for the 6KK.
Oh,
he didn't even need it. I forgot the first. Is he dead?
I think he's gone.
He's
gone.
dead.
Unbelievable. Wow.
There's not even water down there. This is like a mountain.
No,
He's just fucking dead.
He's like straight up dead. He killed Absolute Force.
Wait. No, he
need absolute.
We'll see him next week. Yoshi can fly. He's got the fucking dragonfly stance.
I don't know, man. Absolute Force 2 needs to come out.
Yeah, true. If Absolute Force is so good, where's Absolute Force 2? So
that was brutal. I just like that was a very Nightmare moment. Right? It's like, oh yeah, why is the character considered good? Did you just see that man die?
That was
from like
breaking
mid-screen
someone off of a hoary mid seems kind of like cheating. So I can agree with Stellar. Stellar said he cheated. I agree wholeheartedly.
I disagree with Toothpaste on like the matter of principle. And might consider swinging my sword.
Ban me? No. I don't even type in chat. It's fine. I
think it's time to bring the blade down on Toothpaste. What say you, chat?
Are we knighting him? What do you mean? Do you mean knight him or
the blade?
Yeah,
that was,
we're knighting him. Yeah, totally. Let's
the
wink,
blade
wink,
that was
wink, wink.
that was folded over 1,000 times.
All right.
After one more absolute force stroke, I'm gonna die.
Well, you just talked to the worst possible person to like say no to that.
Yeah, there's no way I don't. Absolutely,
Like, we're gonna slip it to you
joke.
when you can't. You won't even expect it.
Forcefully.
Unfortunately, Absolute Force is out of the bracket, but that means we have the absolutely best 2 players remaining for the night here in Grand Finals.
Oh my god!
Incendiate is back from his little break. We're gonna have Incendiate versus Thermidor.
Stellar nailed it.
Absolutely a slobber.
Stellar nailed it. Oh my god!
They will absolutely.
I didn't have to do
force
shit, dude. He did it. Stellar is now the. We should knight him for that, man. I was impressed. Wow. Really, he just she stuck the landing. 10 out of 10.
Stellar
Crowd goes
won?
wild.
All right, go home, old man.
You know what's gonna be funny? Because like, if we're gonna call Absolute Force like Absolute Force memes, I'm just gonna call him Millhouse.
That might work.
Yeah, it's like, yo, that's the Millhouse right there. And they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, nobody's even said Millhouse in that context for over 10 years.
4 big guys. Y'all know the rest. I don't know this copy pasta.
All right, well, I think we're going into it. This is gonna be the New York special, even though this West Coast Wednesday night fights, well, we West Coast players play.
There's no way. There's no way.
There's no way.
He's trolling. He's trolling. I don't believe this man for a second.
Absolute codpiece. There
I don't
is the
believe it.
legend. Come on, no, come on, don't let Anton down.
I didn't fucking think so. I was gonna
Come
call
on,
him out.
Incendiate. Where's the friendship?
Yo, this
Oh,
Voldo
put
looks
him in his
weird.
place. I'm tempted to go
You don't
into
know
Wind
4
Charmer
big guys?
and Bucky.
I mean, I got a few friends, but I don't know specifically the ones you might be talking about. Can they beat 5 guys? The burger place? That place is pretty good.
Dude, the only thing I can think about 4 big guys is that girl who's sitting cross-legged with the braces.
Oh no! That popped into my head, and I immediately realized that you're. Hey, this is Wednesday night fights, okay? Not Wednesday night horny. Get out of here.
I mean, it could be. You can unleash me at any second.
Toothpaste said ban Konmai for the first time tonight. I agree.
I was gonna say that's our secret cap.
That's our secret cap. We're always, we always got unicorn horns. Speaking of horny, Nightmare.
We always keep it on us.
Like, look at him. He's so horny that even his chest is horny, man. He's got like that. It's not even like it's like a stomach plate, right? You see that thing?
I think it's a chest plate. He's got one on his head and one on his
Yeah.
one on his chest.
It's impressive though. Like just the fact that like he had an armor sculptor that was like, hey, you don't want to make something cool? Yeah. What was it? We're gonna make you're gonna give you like a big daddy roid gut. All right, that was a really quick call on the low right there. But here we go. The waters be churning.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that pushed him far enough away that he wasn't able to be punished by that 2Q A plus B.
Yeah, like I've been noticing that's actually been kind of a trend. That happened last game as well, I believe. So it puts a little bit of a, I don't know, fork in the
Another
plans.
layer in the mix, yeah.
Yeah, uh-oh. Okay, Jay trying to fence towards the ring edge, which is really good use. Seifu. Seifu.
I think I'm totally cool with that if I'm Thermid. Oh, okay, maybe.
No, I'm not cool with any
Maybe
of
I'm
that.
not. Never mind. Mission abort. You fucked up. There's no reason to ever have armor. Fuck armor. Doesn't even work against Changhua anyway.
You just got baseball slid into like a wall combo. That was actually pretty nuts. Even the amount of damage. And,
Yeah,
it
that was really good awareness and a good punish for like being full screen and knowing, hey, my opponent has their back to a wall here and wanted armor.
kind of want to agree with Thermidor. Why is this chick doing so much damage for existing? I'm feeling this existential
trying-
crisis. There's no.
Have you ever played Guilty Gear? Japanese characters have this thing called Japanese guts. They can take more damage than other characters. She's got like Chinese damage. She can do more damage than other characters.
Yo, man, is she like AliExpressing this man right now?
Yeah, she's definitely got the AliExpress damage with free shipping.
You know what? Actually, what's kind of funny about that is like I think that's a good way of describing this character because if you ever try to get a return from AliExpress, you better be prepared to play the most immaculate game of legal chess in your life. These guys
never order anything off AliExpress. You're like, oh yeah, buy this, bro. It's on AliExpress. It's free shipping. It'll take like 3 weeks to come in. But if it doesn't, don't worry about the semantics of that, bro. It'll come in. Nah.
Dude, this is brutal. Okay. It's frozen up.
No way that whip on it. What the fuck?
That's messed up, man.
Stop me!
That was insane by Incendiate. Like, credit to the outplay.
Yeah,
wow.
that was great. I was expecting that to have already recovered. That was really good.
Yeah, that was like you jumped and then immediate. I guess yeah, makes sense. Yes. Wow.
China number 1, yes. China number 1. Ooh, very
Right.
nice.
Well, now we're looking very German in your focus right now, honestly. Okay, 2A checks. Keeping it kind of small. Okay, goes for a tempo attempt. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
it's
punish.
cool.
Brilliant. That's a win.
I can't believe that fucking rung out. You're also laughing
he
because of
was-
the absurdity of that ring out, right?
That ring out was hilarious because he's like,
He was like, we're Team Rocket blasting off again. That was him.
yeah. It's some Tom and Jerry shit, man. 2A. Ooh, nice little auto GI right there. Can roll it in. Versal
And
edge.
called out the
Hey.
what is that? 6B2. That was really good.
All right, goes for the full dude. The stance transition to that range to play neutral is actually pretty gutsy. He goes for the oil still, but doesn't quite get it. Gonna get dropped on the ground. Goes for the empty jump. Man, is where's Nemo when you need him? He'd be losing his mind right here. He gets grabbed, side grab. Another throw.
And another one. That's definitely the New York special. These New York players love fucking throwing each other. I don't get it.
This guy loops, man. Oh my god, nice whip punish on the AGA. Gonna go for the empty jump again.
Telling you, these
He's
New York
wilding
players
right
are
now.
just they're putting hands on each other. This must be what they do in the streets. They got the Timbs on, the
Oh my
Pizza in
God.
one hand.
Oh my lord. Okay, nice to dodge out of that. Okay. No perfect guards in there, but it's okay. Just soak it in. Okay, the lawnmower special getting the second hit on.
Ready?
Okay, has to hold the mix and gets low grabbed
Watch over me!
into the butt blast. Oh my god.
Haha, get X.
You can't!
Will this kill?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, oh, he's absolutely dead. There's not even a question.
He's
All right,
absolutely-
2-0.
There's
This
not
man
a-
wants to
not
go
a
to sleep.
force in his life that would have kept him alive.
Man, well, could use an absolute force. All right, boys. All right, so we're changing stages, maybe changing characters, but what does Thermidor also play? Ah,
Oh, now I'm ready!
He does have a Mina.
he does have a Mina.
I don't know
Ah.
if this character is cheap enough. If I'm being like, I'm not gonna say Mina's honest. Okay, look, just before anyone starts just blasting your guns at me, I'm not saying Mina's honest. But I think with the way that Thermidor likes to play against these shorter range characters, I don't think Mina's the solution. Fuck.
What the heck?
Fuck.
Wait, who brings out 4A plus B to a spear fight, man? That was crazy.
A student of the game. That's who.
That's truly masterful, momentum change. Oh my god, speaking of momentum change though, oh my, this is great. Here we go. Okay, with the second hit whips, okay, but the challenge right there immediately blasted in 6BP. That's not the tons of damage that Thermidor is talking about.
The more you could mitigate, the more you can mitigate,
Wow.
Song Mina's very powerful verticals with things like auto GIs, the more limited this character feels.
Yeah. But good, okay defense on the second turn. I got knocked him down. But this is looking like the Thermidor short. He has landed it twice. The 236 AB hold, which is kind of an unusual frankly choice. But good play, good play. Okay. Zoned out. Okay, going for like some zoning techniques. I kind of like that actually.
That would have worked if he was closer, right? Isn't that the one for verticals?
I think so. Oh, nice. It's a kick.
Yeah,
Oh, I know what he's fishing for. He's fishing for the wall spot. It's coming, yeah. Yeah, there it is again. That kick. You have to somehow weather the storm and not move except when the correct.
Yeah, he's
my
fucking
God.
dead.
Great step.
Got opponents at AGI minus 16. Yeah, I think both of Shanghua's AGIs are minus 16 now.
I have to double check. I haven't checked the horse face in a hot minute. Speaking of, shout out to horse face getting graphs. That was pretty cool. And of course, shout out to SoulCalibur, by the way. That's been breathing life into the game, and saw more people logging on. Anyway, back to the tournament. All right, shoot the leg.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage to get on Oki.
Oh yeah, this is a great spot. Now we can just zone, be content. Of course, don't do anything too crazy. Wow, jeez, what a call out by Incendiate. Okay, getting whittled down. The life lead is slowly evaporating. That was
nice.
It is.
Combo off of it. I like that. Here we go. One more situation for Thermidor. And able to bring it to a final round for this game 3. I like it.
Yeah, 16 layers of mix-up right there, man. Just pure cake. Oh, the 8K.
More 3Bs than my report card in middle school. Oof. That would have been perfect because that was the longest range possible, so there's no way he's going to be able to get a punish on it.
Let's see where we go here. Okay, Kennen getting bullied even though they're in soul charge. Okay,
I love that. The 3B into the full crouch 3B Thermidor. The demon not allowed. One more hit and this is over. One more hit. You cannot do anything punishable here.
Just 6A, 6A, 6A.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's technically punishable at close range.
6A is minus 16.
Zoning. 1B. Oh, nice step. Great punish.
No one steps that. Who steps that? Tell me one person you see step that. That was great.
I honestly, credit where credit is due. Brilliant use of K there, because if you go for the mid, he does 6 BB hold, and then
and he gets the auto GI. Whoa, the counter pick immediately.
Oh, interesting. Alrighty, well, big stage, so no shenanigans here. Dude, did you see? This is the first time I've ever seen anybody hype for Shanghua on screen. We have come full circle, my guys.
It's not that I'm hyped for Shanghua. I just think that Geralt is boring. But I think I'd rather have boring old Geralt than fucked up ass Shanghua.
I honestly don't think his Geralt is boring at all. Like,
I don't think his Geralt is boring, but I think Geralt in general, compared to a lot of the other characters, he's kind of boring.
Too slow.
Yeah, I guess. But it's because he hates anime like you do.
But I'm not boring. Wait, hold on.
I'm just saying that's a characteristic of what makes him like not boring, is that his hatred of anime. Speaking of anime, that was the anime like.
That was an anime hitbox. What the fuck was that?
Oh, nice throw though.
Yeah.
See, the death of anime right there. Like these Korean, this K-pop fans gotta chill out, man. Okay, ooh, back turn. You gotta be.
The fancy shit. Damn.
Memes. They're back. He fully grew. What was he cooking? Oh my god, 1-1A. Okay, goes in. Reversal edge. Drum roll, please. Whiff.
I think he's dead, yeah.
Wow. This is
6B
hella
plus K go burn. No, 6B plus K. I said that right. Damn, I know my buttons as a roll. What the fuck?
I know, right? I thought you said you didn't like boring characters.
I play him because he's boring. I love playing boring characters. I hate watching them. I play Keelik too. Boring characters.
Look at that! Look at that clean ass Uridan.
Okay,
man.
but that's Incendious sauce, not Geralt sauce.
Oh come on! He raw 1A bead and got the lethal hit. Get out of here, dude! Oh my god, this is so much momentum. That's like an absolute god, an absolute kill. What a cheesy.
I think you heard me saying
cheesy way to win.
I think you heard me saying Geralt is boring, and he said, hey, look at this really funny hitbox, right, Beanie? He said, Beanie, look at this funny hitbox. Isn't this so funny?
That was insane.
Basically, The Witcher, you sure are. God bless.
I'm absolutely gonna enjoy listening to this.
What was that hitbox?
That was insane.
I was gonna say, I hope that ends up on Twitter, and I was like, wait, I'm going to post that on Twitter.
You're posting that thing. You're posting.
You're in
this one,
control
Ross.
here.
We spent the entire time trying to downplay boring, and he does the most interesting bullshit he could possibly imagine.
It's actually consistent that hitbox extends if you haven't fought a Witcher before. All right, listen here, you little shit.
All right, well, if you like hitboxes that make sense and are totally fair and balanced, you should click the claim code button in the Matcherino.
Yeah, just do it at this point. We can't ask you for any more. We got a boring Geralt match, man. Can't.
All right, no. Let me redeem myself. That was not boring. That was sick. I'm not gonna say all Geralts are sick, but at least this one that we just had on screen is on some demon shit. Bro, if you're not sleepy, drink a cup of coffee because you're clearly way too awake for everyone else tonight.
I think what's insane about this is just like I've never seen anybody like in a hot minute land 1AB, but like the B part is the only part that hits. Like it's just not a thing that happens.
A lot of people will try to check it. Like if they see 1A whiff, they're like, "Yeah, I can
my
fucking
turn,
check
yeah.
them." And it's like, "Oh, you must have forgot about this."
That was crazy, dude. What a game. We even saw the unblockable setup. Like that was spicy, man. And I say this as somebody who got bought by it round 1 last week. So you know, he fucking like went. What did he hit me with the sign that makes me walk in a weird direction, man. I was embarrassed. All right,
Axie, that one's funny. I like.
Yeah,
that.
I
like
can't
that.
believe he hit me. I was so mad.
Hey, that's your fault. You were backdashing.
Hey, he whipped it.
Ever fought a Witcher before? Guess not.
All right, let's see. Let's get Thermidor in here. Actually, is Thermidor? This is actually a good question. What is your Matcherino Therm? I don't remember it off the top of my head.
And let's get those last 12 Matcherino codes used. Guys, it's a free 25 cents for the players. You just got to see some super sick Geralt versus Nightmare action. Geralt versus Mina action. I'm sorry. Apologies. I forgot what other character was on the screen. I'm not going to lie to you.
Amazing. All right, so do we have any announcements other than the usual? I guess like Frosty's coming up pretty soon, right?
Frosty's coming up in February. Actually, at the end of this month, the start of next month, right?
Yeah. Then like
Soon.
after that, like Evo Japan, honestly.
Yeah. Well, there's Frosty. This week, Anya Tekken is hosting the Golden Blade 4 on her channel. It's on Sunday, so you can watch that.
Somebody needs to make a cast for the free $25, by the way. It's the theme is PS1 classic, so find something very PS1. Shout outs to anybody who accurately recreates Cloud, but he's like in the polygonal format.
Yeah, I was gonna say just use a fucking
Damn, I
boxes.
can't make Toon from Dark Cloud. Darn.
Yeah, sorry, it's PS1.
PS2.
Honestly, just make Lee Long. He's already a classic.
But so Soul Blade tournament, that'll be happening on Friday. Madhouse Weeklies happening on Mondays over on Cambosa's channel. That's an online tournament open to East Coast and some Midwest states because it's on netcode and so they actually want it to function. There is, again, Vortex Gallery was just announced today. Those bracket links are live, and I recommend making sure you go now, especially for a lot of the games. I don't know what our limit for caliber is.
It's probably going to be pretty tight.
Yeah, but if you're planning on playing or really want to, definitely make sure you get in on those now. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. Again, this is gonna be hosted by Team Deus and SabinDeus. It's gonna be all in Parsec on his AWS servers, middle of the country, so everyone's basically gonna have the same connection unless Rich plays, at which point he's gonna have like the best. Thank you, Away. I appreciate that. And then after that, I think after February, I think it's the next thing would be Evo Japan, which
that's like March 30th.
Yeah, which sounds like there's something has been arranged. I don't know if it's actually directly with Evo itself.
We're a side tournament.
We are? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Usagi Ion is doing it.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
He'll find a way. Like that guy, Usagi Ian specifically, he works for like an esports team. They're pretty I believe there's like we'll have I think there's a reason to go if you're a Caliber player for sure. I'll have to go around the details. Let me drop the link to the Discord. We don't really use it much since we're all kind of like, quiet weirdos, but let's see, unofficial.
Yeah.
But
And
this is
being quiet and a weirdo. I'm gonna go ahead and skip it to skedaddle because it is time for me to sleep. So we'll see y'all later. Thank you guys so much for having me. Peace.
Thank you for doing the whole run. It's the first time I think I've ever done a whole thing.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think the other time I did a whole run is because you weren't here, so me and BPC did the whole thing. But yeah.
Oh damn.
No problem. No problem.
All
Later,
right.
y'all.
Have a good night.
Late. But yeah, so there's definitely some things going on. We're still waiting for Combo Breaker to be announced, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh.
Because I'm waiting on that one because I really want to go this year if I am able to, but I don't know if I should or will be able to kind of spend that funding. So I don't know on that, but anyway, yeah. But yeah, anyway, there's still lots of Caliber stuff going on. And again, we'll be back here next week with episode 3 of Wednesday Night Fights next Wednesday. If you're interested in joining, follow me, Bigpapachunk, on Twitter. You can also follow the Commentators on Twitter. You can follow the NorCalibur Twitter as well, where I try to retweet the bracket link as soon as it goes live, which these days is usually like an hour.
It took a while this time. Like we were basically to the bitter end.
Yeah.
Today.
But I mean, if you want in, just let me know. We'll make sure you get some help in getting everything that you need to do so you can come play with us. Yeah, because this is again a free tournament, open to anyone whose connection's good enough that they want to play. Totally fine by me.
Yep.
But
because
yeah,
it doesn't affect the other person. So like that's our. That and like no dot caliber, because like it really is from a logistical standpoint that we don't like the core net code. It would be manageable if it was just like, oh, this guy's being a lagger, but it's another thing when the game breaks and then we have to like restart the game, yada yada.
Yeah, it's
So that's really the essence of it.
Exactly. All right. Well.
All right. Well, I'm paying out the prize pool. Let's see. Incendiate, Thermidor, Absolute Force, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's right. Am I not dumb? Let's find out. Perfect. All right. Let it rip, my friends. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Cool community. We all cool. We're not haters. Like, we just play the game. And, I don't know. It's a cool game. This is just one game.
Start.gg/Final Fantasy 15-sides.
Wait, what?
It's Frosty Faustings 15, but they're abbreviating FFXV.
Oh no!
I was like,
oh no!
Probably shouldn't.
Dude, they should just do the branding on just do it.
Just go for it. But all right. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming out. Again, stay tuned. We'll be back here next week. Same place, same time, around 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because this is where I live. Also where Konmai lives, sort of. And yeah, so I'm gonna go sort of.
I mean, that's true. Like I hang out in the land of. I could talk to like Alpi like right now. Kind of timing.
But all right. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your night. Have a good day tomorrow. Have a good Friday. Good rest of everything. Hope everything's going good. Take care. I'm gonna go right to Isaiah because he's on. Hopefully he's having some fun. Show him some love. All right, and I'll
You mean Ebonic?
No, Isaiah Genesis.
Oh, okay. Just
newish guy, but yeah.
Seems good. All right, cool.
Good night. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.